Man has it. Long skip pass to the block. Shot up and no good from Thompson. Rebound comes off, and now Edwards drives it in. Drops it off to Harbison. She takes it and has it knocked away by Man. And Man will dribble up. Guarded by Davis. Now trap comes from Harper. Gets it to Stockton. Stockton dishes in. Blocked again by Kaylee Harbison. Shot up now. Man stayed with it. She's going to get the foul called against Kaylee Harbison. Gunner, if we give Kaylee the first credit for that first block, that would be 3 already for her in this first quarter. First foul from Kaylee Harbison.
We've seen a lot of good deflections in this ballgame so far.
Both sides, actually.
Yeah, both
shot
sides.
Up and good from Man. She'll have another one. Now, Lady Bulldogs' first point. A little over 3 minutes into this game. Man dribbles and spins. Shot up. Second one good as well. 6 Lady Bulldogs pick up any pressure. No, they're going to fall back. Shauna Edwards dribbles it right into the lane. Drops off to Macy Welsh. Shot up. No good. Stockton pulls away the rebound. Gets it to Man, and Man will dribble across for the Lady Bulldogs, guarded by Davis. Man spins. Drops off to Young. Young for 3. Long. J.C. Harper with the rebound. J.C. looking to push up the right-hand side to the block. Now backs up. Now Welsh for 3. No good. Good block out by Braylon Davis. She pulls down the rebound. Drives in, drops it off to Harper. Harper up with it. No good. She's going to draw the foul. I believe that foul's going to come against Braylon Man.
I tell you what, one thing we're seeing a lot of tonight so far from these Lady Hornets, I feel like we don't see as much of, would have to be probably just dribble drives. I feel like we're trying a lot harder to get to the basket than shoot that outside shot. First one up from J.C. Harper is good.
Now we're going to get a sub in here. Number 3, Cope comes in for the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs are giving up a lot of ground on those drives, allowing Shauna Edwards or whomever to get past the free throw line on that, and we're taking advantage of that. Harper up with the second one and good as well. 10-2. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left in this first quarter. Lady Hornets staying this 2-2-1 press. Looking to trap. Now Roberts kicks it across to Stockton. Stockton, diagonal pass, lost by Cope. Ball on the floor. Harbison has, but Cope takes it away now. Almost stolen away by Welsh, but shot up from the Lady Bulldogs. Long 3, no good, and Braylon Davis pulls down the rebound. Davis on the run, takes it against a much taller Stockton, and she's going to have it blocked out of bounds, but gets off of her.
It landed on her.
Landed on her as she was
just an unlucky possession.
All right, and we're going to see number 21 for the Lady Bulldogs come into play. We'll get you the name there in a moment. We're not sure as she's going to lose the ball out of bounds. Actually stolen away by Braylon Davis. Davis, like a little crossover move, no good. But J.C. Harper comes up with the rebound. Now 3-pointer from Shauna Edwards, good.
That'll be her second 3-pointer of the ballgame. That'll make it 13-2, 3:25 to go here in the first quarter. Your Lady Hornets lead the Lady Bulldogs.
All right, Lady Bulldogs take their second timeout as of the first quarter already. Keep it right here. Let me tell you about those sponsors for the season. We appreciate them all. SCRTC, Ralphie's Fun Center, Brookshire Construction, Gallagher's Auto, Glass and Thompson Insurance, Tri-County Auto and Oil, Lighthouse Restaurant, Edmonton State Bank, Barry Gilly, Rough Country Equipment, and Metcalfe Drugs. Once again, thanks to all those sponsors. You listen to the Printing Press pregame show, by the way. Thanks to all of those folks. 3:25 to go here, first quarter. Lady Hornets up 13-2. Ball comes in now to Man. Man kicks ahead to Moons. Moons up with the shot from the baseline. No good. Battle for the rebound taken by Stockton. Spin move up and good for the Lady Bulldogs. 13-4 now, Lady Hornets. Now 3-pointer up corner quickly. Braylon Davis has it go in and out. Shot. Rebound comes away to Roberts. Roberts from up the left-hand side. Now into the lane. Up with it. No good. Braylon Davis gets the rebound from her knees. Outlets it to J.C. Harper. Harper up at the layup. Blocked away. He's going to stay with the Lady Hornets.
We'll see a sub here for the Lady Hornets. We'll see number 3, Jackie Vrocher, enter for number 21, JC Harper. We're seeing all kinds of good defense in this ballgame, Stockton.
Seeing a lot of swats, as you mentioned, from both sides. Jackie Vrocher now going to inbound it. Gets it into Harbison. Harbison dribbles now, says come get it to Edwards. Edwards. Welsh, three-pointer, head of the key. Bounces, no good. Rebound comes off. Battle for it. Vrocher runs it down. Gets it back to Davis. Davis going to reset it. Vrocher, right corner. Has it knocked away. It's going to stay with the Lady Hornets. Gunner, thank you for running that name down. That number is number 21, and it is whom? Landry Moons. She was number 14 on our program. Ball goes into the block now. Welsh kicks it to Davis. And Braylon's going to get called for the wall. Just did the Barney Rubble move, the Flintstone move. I can't remember which one it is Coach Turk calls. Try to get going a little before she put down the dribble. Now the Lady Hornets staying in this press. Diagonal pass comes over to Moons, and Moons cannot corral it. She's going to turn it back over on the walk. Macy Welsh going to inbound here in front of us. 2:15 to go, first quarter. Shawn Edwards going to slow it down against this Lady Bulldog man-to-man. Checked by Moons. She gets by her, drops it off to Harbison. Harbison can't corral it, but Macy Welsh runs it down. Now gets it to Vrocher. Vrocher, skip pass, cross court to Davis. Davis, corner. Edwards, three. Long, but Davis runs down the board. She dribbles in now, drops off right corner. Vrocher, three. That's long. Another rebound, it comes off. Actually, we're going to see a foul. I believe a foul called on
Braylon Davis.
Braylon Davis, yes, on the rebound.
We'll see a sub. We'll see number 11, Marley Edmonds, enter for number 10, Kaylee Harbison.
Kaylee playing some great defense here tonight.
That
3 blocks already.
That possession right there, Lady Hornets getting all kinds of good looks. Just can't get anything to fall.
Lady Hornets staying there 2-2-1 now. And Jackie Vrocher knocks it away. Edwards comes up with it. Drives in, drops off to Welsh. Welsh, baseline, up with it. No good, but she's going to be called for the charge.
Rather weak call charge there.
Looked like she did what she could to avoid the charge. She shifted, almost jump stop to the left, and nevertheless has it called on her. Now the Lady Bulldogs on the run out, shot up and high. Teardrop from Braylon Mann goes in, goes down.
That'll make it 13-6, 1:20 to go in the first quarter.
Shawn Edwards gets into the lane, drops off to Vrocher. Vrocher now comes dribbling up the top, gets it to Welsh. Welsh, three up. I think that one was tipped. Lady Bulldogs come away with it. That's Stockton. Stockton gets it to Mann. Mann now. It's Cope, corner. Roberts, three, no good. Vrocher with the rebound, but has it knocked away by Stockton. Now ball inside, battle for it. And Cope comes away with it. Roberts dribbles inside, up with the shot, and it rolls around and in. Now 13-8. Lady Hornets. 45 seconds to go, first quarter. Shawn Edwards drops it off to Welsh. Welsh drops it off to Edmonds, and it's knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Hornets.
Number 14, Marissa Fields, enter for number 30, Macy Welsh.
Actually, I'm wrong. It's going to go back to the Lady Bulldogs. I thought it was tipped, but apparently I missed something. Roberts will enter for the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs on a bit of a run here. They've cut this lead to 6. Excuse me, to 5. Shot up, now runner, no good. But rebound comes to Roberts, and she puts it in now. 3-point lead for the Lady Hornets with 20 seconds to go. Shawn Edwards going to slow it down. Coach Hurt says 1 shot. Lady Hornets right now, Gunner, start out first quarter really well, but the second half of this first quarter, last 3 or 4 minutes, not finding any offensive rhythm. Now ball knocked away from Roberts. 5 seconds to go. Roberts, high dribble, gets away with it. Edmonds comes away with the ball, and the clock will run out. And that's how the first quarter will end, 13-10. Your Lady Hornets in the lead. Come back and join us, and we'll have you some stats after this 30-second break here on your home for the Lady Hornets and the KY Sports Guys. 99.1, the Hoss.
Ralphie's Fun Center is the place for all things fun at 207 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow. Ralphie's is your home for bowling, skating, laser tag, mini golf, inflatables, and much more. You can also take advantage of the daily specials, 7 days a week. All multi-activity wristbands are just $15 and only $10 on Wednesdays. And don't forget about the party room. That's Ralphie's Fun Center, 702 Happy Valley Road, Glasgow. Give them a call at 270-629-GAME. That's 629-GAME. 99.1 Sports.
Go Hornet!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, 3-1. Lady Hornets up 13-10 over the Lady Bulldogs. Gunner, you got those Metcalfe Drugs first quarter stats.
I sure do. We had Kaylee Harbison with 2 points, J.C. Harper with 2, Sean Edwards with 6, Macy Walsh with 3.
All righty, Gunner and the Lady Hornets had a good first 4 or 5 minutes, and then the last 3 minutes, the Lady Bulldogs cut into this lead. Cut it down to 3 right now. The Lady Bulldogs making their presence felt. It's been a little bit sloppy these last couple minutes for the Lady Hornets.
Yeah, it has been. Just got to kind of straighten things up, and hopefully we'll get that right here in the second quarter.
Lady Bulldogs will start the quarter with the ball. Brocher, Davis, Edwards, Fields, and Edmonds on the floor for the Lady Hornets. Cope dribbles across, guarded by Brocher. She picks up her dribble, now gets it to Young. Young on the right-hand wing, guarded by Shauna Edwards, has it knocked away, almost stolen. They'll stay with the Lady Bulldogs, and Roberts will inbound in front of the student section. Roberts has it knocked away on the inbound, Jackie Brocher. But they'll stay once again with the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Hornets with quick hands right now, starting out the second quarter. Brocher almost went for the steal on that one, but Cope has dribbles across. Having some trouble. Brocher, as I mentioned, quick hands, almost knocked that one away as well, but now she's going to be whistled for the foul against Roberts. So it'll be her first. The 5th of the half on the Lady Hornets. Roberts going to inbound now. Gets it into Cope. Cope dribbles in the front court. Crossover move. Up. Marley Edmonds swats it away. And Shauna Edwards.
Nice swat there by Marley Edmonds.
Shauna Edwards comes down with it. Gets it to Davis. Skip pass cross court to Brocher. Brocher inside Fields. Fields now. Nice pass out to Davis for 3. No good. Roberts comes up with it. She's dribbling up the left-hand side. Gets it to Young. Young to Cope. Cope down to Mann. Now Young has it. Puts down a second dribble after she dribbled already. The official says, nope, that's 2 of them. Go back to Lady Hornets. Almost 1 minute gone. Gunner, we're going to see some subs.
We're going to see J.C. Harper enter the ballgame for Lady Hornets. She will replace number 24, Braylon Davis. And we'll also see number 25, Shauna Edwards, come out of the ballgame, and she will be replaced by, I believe it's the other way around.
J.C. replaced Shauna.
My apologies. I thought I seen J.C. pointed Braylon.
Marissa Fields has it now, gets it to Harper. Harper drives inside, drops off to Edmonds. Edmonds can't corral it, but Davis has it now. Up top, Fields drops inside to Edmonds. Now Edmonds dishes out to Brocher. Brocher drives baseline. Dishes back to Edmonds. She goes up with it, and it's foul. Gunner, we've seen those drop-off passes inside, and once again we saw that to be effective. Marley Evans is going to go to the line for 2 now. Shot up. That was good to end the scoring drive for the Lady Hornets. That foul was on Riley Stockton, by the way, for the Lady Bulldogs. Marley will have another. Second one up. That one's good as well. 15-10 now. Lady Hornets lead. Lady Hornets staying at this pressure, looking to trap. Get backcourt trap almost effective here. And it is being effective at speeding up the Lady Bulldogs. Shot up. However, Moons, nice press offense from the Lady Bulldogs. Cuts it back to 15-12. Harper looks inside. Edmonds. Back to Harper. Now to Davis. Davis dribbles in, drops it off corner. Harper. She penetrates now. Drops it back to Fields. Fields. That's corner to Brocher. Brocher, skip pass. Davis. Davis drives baseline. Drops off to Edmonds. Edmonds up for it. No good. Ball knocked out, and it's going to go to the Lady Bulldogs. Gunnery saw some good ball movement. Just could not execute the shot there. Lady Bulldogs will have it back. We're going to see a sub for the Lady Hornets.
We'll see number 20, Maggie O'Leary, into the ballgame for number 3, Jackie Vrocher.
Lady Bulldogs inbound still. Lady Hornets staying with this 2-2-1 press. Cope has it now. Drops it down. A little Euro step coming from man. Marley Edmonds swats it. Now Maggie O'Leary on the run. Up the right-hand side. Drops it down to Harper. Harper skip pass across. Three-pointer up from Davis. That's good. Gunner, you can see that one when it left her hand. It had that perfect arc.
Yes, it did.
18-12 now. Lady Hornets up. Stay with this pressure. Now we see Stockton. Long pass ahead. Roberts has it now, guarded by J.C. Harper up top. Roberts drives it. Kicks it out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Lady Hornets.
We'll see number 10, Kaylee Harbison, re-enter the ballgame for number 11, Marissa Fields. I have been bamboozled once again by these Lady Hornets.
Abby Young comes into the game for the Lady Bulldogs. Setting the stage real quickly for you here. We have Edmonds, Davis, O'Leary, Harbison, and Harper in the game for the Lady Hornets right now. Davis has it. Wing drops it up top. J.C. Harper, three. Good. Once again, Gunner, just the arc of the shot. It looked good from the time it left her hand. Confident stroke from J.C. Harper.
Yeah, very nice shot by Harper. Set her feet, took her time, made the shot.
Back tap comes from Davis. Almost gets a steal. Cope has it now. Gets it to Young. Young dribbles baseline. Up with a shot. Blocked away by Harbison. Late whistle. I believe they're going to get Kaylee for her second foul on the block. It's a 16th foul of the half on the Lady Hornets. The Lady Bulldogs will be shooting for the rest of the half. 4:43. Young up with her first free throw. It's long. We're going to see a sub at the tape.
We'll see number 14, Marissa Fields, into the ballgame. Now, let me make sure I'm doing this correctly. Number 10, Kaylee Harbison.
You see Kaylee Harbison with the two fouls come out here. We'll see if Coach Hurt feels the need to put her back in anytime in the second quarter. I doubt, unless things start getting a little closer. Second one up and no good. Harper has it now. Gets it ahead to Davis. Davis drills the baseline, drops off to Edmonds. Edmonds up, good.
Very nice contact layup there by Marley Edmonds. Make it 23-12. 4:30 to go here in this first half.
Lady Hornets staying with this full court pressure. Young has it now. Gets it to Stockton. Stockton, long pass ahead. Cope, nice move inside. Marley Edmonds swats it away. Harper has a run out, now drops it off to Davis. Davis cannot hold on to the ball. She's going to be called for the walk. It was a tough pass to handle. It was a bounce pass on a diagonal, and Braylon just couldn't come up with it.
We'll see number 25, Shauna Edwards, into the ballgame for number 24, Braylon Davis.
Alexis Roberts will also come in for Moons. Stockton's going to inbound, gets it to Roberts. Roberts to man. Back tap comes from Maggie O'Leary, but they're going to say Maggie got some arm, and they'll send Braylee Mann to the line for 1-1.
Foul number 20, Maggie O'Leary. Her first team, 7.
4:06 to go here. Second quarter, Lady Hornets out to the 11-point lead. A bit sloppy at times here, Gunner, so far tonight, but Lady Hornets sticking with it, getting a couple of these threes to fall as of late. Shot up and good from Mann. And Gunner staying with their tough defense and keeping the pressure on. Mann has another. Dribbles and spins. Shot up. Good as well. Cuts it to 9 now. Shauna Edwards. She's looking to face a trap at half court. Gets by it. Gets it to Marley Edmonds on the block. Marley kicks it right side. O'Leary now skip pass. Cross court three-pointer. Fields. Front rim no good. Battle for the rebound. Marley Edmonds. She knocks it off of the Clinton County player. She's going to stay with the Lady Hornets. Saw Clinton County there, Gunner, first time all night trying to employ a bit of a trap at half court. Shauna Edwards had that experience and dribbled through it, found an open player. Harper's going to inbound at the corner, gets it to Edmonds. Now Edmonds swings it to Shauna Edwards, three-pointer, good.
Nice shot. That'll make it 26-14, 3:45 to go here in the first half. Is that 3 or 4 three-point goals for her?
I believe that's 3. In our infinite wisdom, we talked about how Shauna wasn't scoring much.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
This year so far, and it's good seeing her getting some shots, and she's making them right now. Roberts has it. Lady Hornets saying this man-to-man now, looking to trap themselves. Harper almost gets the trap on man. She gets away, though, gets a shot off. Marley Edmonds pulls away a strong rebound. Gets it to Edwards, long look ahead. J.C. Harper, shot up, no good, but she's going to draw the foul. Nice play from Marley Edmonds to Shauna Edwards all the way up to J.C. Harper. Nice play from Harper to draw that foul. We saw her gunner ahead of the pack sort of hesitate, wait for the contact to come. She's on the line, has the first. Sends this lead now to 13, 27-14.
That's a veteran player type move right there.
That was just really nice throughout. When they're watching this back on film, I think we're going to talk about how nice that was from Marley to Shauna all the way ahead to J.C. J.C. makes her second now, 28-14, Lady Hornets. Stockton has it, net a half-court trap, throws it away. Nice hands by the cheerleading staff. And I believe we're going to see a timeout come from Clinton County. The Lady Hornets will have the ball up 28-14. That's a full timeout, so let's take it back to the station for a 30-second break here on your home for the Lady Hornets. The KY Sports Guys, 99-1, the Hawks.
Are you dreaming of a construction project you need help with? Give Steve Brookstar Jr. of Edmonton a call at 270-805-9177. Remodeling, new construction, barns, roofs, decks, kitchens, and baths. Let Steve Brookstar and Brookstar Construction make your dreams come true. 270-805-9177. Serving Metcalfe and surrounding counties.
99.1 Sports.
Go Hornet!
Welcome back, everybody. Stocktonian along with Gunner War. Gunner. Lady Hornets up 28-14, 3:08 to go in the second quarter. So far, we've seen some nice three-point shooting, sort of leading the way for the Lady Hornets.
Yeah, I know so far we have shot the ball exceptionally well tonight from beyond the arc. Like we said on the pregame show, you know, this is a very well-executed offense these Lady Hornets have.
Moving the ball well, getting the ball out ahead, seeing some nice outlet passes. And his pressure starting to pay off as Stockton just threw that one away. Lady Hornets will have it. Last time the Lady Bulldogs tried to employ a little bit of a half-court trap. We'll see if they do. Looks like they may be in matchup zone, maybe man-to-man. We'll see. Shauna Edwards gets it to Fields on the high post. Fields now back to Edwards. Looks like man-to-man. O'Leary back to Edwards. Edwards now drops into the post. Marley Evans, I believe they're going to say she was in that lane just a little too long. The rare 3-second call, but I believe probably the right call. Lady Hornets staying as they have all evening with the 2-2-1 press. Ball comes ahead, man, now to Stockton. Stockton, good pass across to Cope. Cope, though, drops it back out to Roberts. Roberts with the runner, no good. Marley Edmonds with a strong rebound now, gets it to Edwards. Edwards up the left-hand side. Hesitation dribble all the way, now gets it in the corner to O'Leary. Up top, Edmonds, three. Good.
Very nice shot there by Marley Edmonds.
Shauna Edwards gets the penetration, drops off to O'Leary. O'Leary with the assist out top. Marley Edmonds hits the three. Now she's going to be called, however, for the foul. Looks like she was vertical on this end as the Lady Bulldogs got the ball across and in, and Mann's going to go to the line for two. They'll be the team's eighth.
31-14 here. Your Lady Hornets lead it with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the first half.
Mann's been on the line quite a bit tonight and makes that one. I've noticed Mann takes a lot of time at the line. Quite a bit of dribbling, spinning the ball, but she seems to be a pretty solid free throw shooter. Cassie Thompson has re-entered the game for Stockton. Stockton's handled the ball a lot tonight against this pressure. We'll see how that works out for the Lady Bulldogs. Second one up. I put the old announcer's jinx on Mann. She misses this one now. O'Leary up the left-hand side. Throws it away, however. Moons. Little crossover step. No good. Shauna Edwards with the rebound. She's out ahead. Little 3-on-1 break. Drops off. Oh, nice dish. What a pass. Marley Edmonds with the basket. Look, a little fake left, dish right from Shauna Edwards right there.
That's about as good of a pass as you're going to see.
Now the Lady Bulldogs ahead. Euro step, and they're going to get Marley Edmonds for the foul with the body on the Euro step. I'm still want to talk about that pass just a minute, Gunner. I think what we saw was what we saw. I wasn't fooled, was I?
No, it was a definite look and fake left, no look dish to the right for the easy layup.
Beautiful pass from Shauna Edwards. First one now up from Mann.
Braylon Davis winner from Maggie O'Leary.
And that one is good. 33-16 now. Lady Hornets lead with 1:40 to go. Man, once again, living on the free throw line here so far tonight. Spins, shot up, a little short. Ball comes off to Cope. Cope up with a shot. No good. Knocked away, and it's going to stay with the Lady Bulldogs, I believe. Yes, official points it out now. 1:36 to go, second quarter. Lady Hornets up 33-16. Lady Bulldogs inbounding. Ball comes in, knocked away, ball on the floor. Moons has it taken away by Fields. Now we're going to call the jump ball. It's going to go back to the Lady Hornets. Shauna Edwards coming up, getting across here. High post, Fields. She drops off a long pass into the corner to Davis. Davis, nice balancing act. Gets it to Harper. Harper into the lane, shot up, no good. They're going to call the charge on J.C. Harper. Don't think that was the right call. Didn't look like the player Thompson was set underneath. But they'll get J.C. for that. Always the toughest call in sports, I believe.
It is. I would have to agree.
Riley Stockton's going to re-enter the game here now for Lady Bulldogs. Lady Hornets are back to pressure off. Now just picking up half-court man-to-man. Moons is going to be called for the double dribble in the back court. Lady Hornets will get the ball back, 33-16. They lead, 1:05 to go. Coach Coffey getting the towel out. I believe there's some moisture on the floor. Gunner, I believe, also sub at the tape.
We'll see Cassidy London enter the ball game. Don't know for who just yet.
Looks like she's going to enter. A little help here, by the way, from Daniel Bragg with the water spotting. Did he have a divining rod? Did you ever use one of those divining rods, the witching rods?
I don't believe so.
They're sort of a Y shape, and you hold it, and it's supposed to point down to the water.
Can't say.
Yeah, I think that's a how do you do, or is it tripping or something? I remember those. I don't think I ever was good at it. Now play is going to resume here. 1:05 to go. Shauna Edwards gets it across the half line. Gets a high screen from Marley Edmonds. They're going to get Marley for the moving screen. A little bit of a wry smile from Coach Hurd. I believe that's Marley's third. We're going to get Kaylee Harbison back into the game. It's going to be a little too late here. The ball's already been entered to Stockton. Now man has it, man. In against London. Knocked away, but another foul is going to be called. I believe that's going to be on Cassidy London for going across the arms.
Coach Hurt can't believe it.
The foul discrepancy 10-4 right now. Lady Bulldogs going to shoot 2 the rest of this half. Man back at the free throw line. I will be curious to see when we get the stats as the first one's up and good. How many shots Braylee Mann has taken from the free throw line? I'm going to say it's close to double digits already.
I would have to agree. Kaylee Harbison will enter for number 11, Marley Edmonds.
We also know Kaylee has 2 fouls, so she's going to have to watch, make sure she doesn't pick up that third. Man up with the second. Bounces out. Harbison, good block out. Gets it to Shauna Edwards. Shauna now. Tough pass up. Stolen away by Mann. Mann dribbles in. A little Euro step through. It's good. Nice move from Braylee Mann to cut this lead to 33-19. Looks like the Lady Hornets will hold for the last shot with 22 seconds to go here. Shauna Edwards gets it across. She's checked by Stockton up top. No hurry. Shauna dribbling. Now she's got the count on. She breaks the count. Dribbles in, drops it off. Cassidy London corner. Now up top, Kaylee Harbison. 5 seconds to go. London drops it off to Edwards. Edwards going to have to hurry. Runner up. No good. And that's how the half will end. 33-19. Lady Hornets lead. Going to get to those stats as soon as we come back, and we're going to talk about this first half and talk about what's going on in the second here. Let's take it back to the station for a 90-second break. When we return, have all that and more on your home for the Lady Hornets and the KY Sports Guys. 99.1 The Hoss.
Gallagher's Auto Service is a proud sponsor of Metcalfe County sports. When it comes to auto repair and service, you can rest assured your vehicle is in the best of hands with Gallagher's Auto Service. stop in at 314 North Main Street in Edmonton at the junction of 68 and 80, or call 270-432-3366. That's Gallagher's Auto Service, where experience keeps you rolling.
Hey.
Peace of mind. We all want it. Whether it's about our future or our health, it's nice to know you are covered if you need it. At Glass & Thompson Insurance Agency, Mark Linkus and his staff specialize in peace of mind. As an independent agency, Glass & Thompson can get you the best price on auto, home, life, farm, boat, or business and commercial insurance. Give them a call at 270-432-3491 or go by their office in Edmonton. Glass & Thompson Insurance Agency, providing you with peace of mind.
The Lighthouse Restaurant in Sulphurwell is nationally known for their southern down-home all-you-can-eat cooking. Ken's Country Hams, ribeyes, catfish, and fried chicken. Check out their daily lunch specials. They have numerous sides to choose from. Bring the kids and they can enjoy chicken strips, mini burgers, or pizza. And don't forget about their homemade pies and desserts. Lighthouse Restaurant is open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Call in your takeout order at 270-565-3095. Visit their website at visitthelighthouse.restaurant.com and be sure to like the Lighthouse Restaurant on Facebook.
99.1 Sports.
Go Hornet!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. About 8 minutes, 50 seconds until second half action resumes. Through one half, the Lady Hornets have 33 points, 19 for the Lady Bulldogs. Gunner, we saw sometimes a little bit of the rust, I think, from the 2-week-long layoff showing. But at other times, the Lady Hornets clicking on all cylinders. Those three-pointers going down is a nice ball movement.
Yeah, I know we saw things kind of crisping up a little bit more as we got towards halftime, but like you said, we start off really good in that first quarter, and then that second half of the first quarter, we just kind of got into a slump, and then things started to pick up a little bit more in the second quarter.
Yeah, you saw a lot of, as the Lady Hornets have really done all year, a lot of penetration, dishing, try to get out and run when they can, and getting some shots there as well. Saw the press be effective, speeding up the game, as Coach Hurt generally wants the game to be sped up. Lady Bulldogs, not quite as effective as they were maybe at Clinton County with it, but still, all in all, pretty nice.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the MC Sports Kid. New year, but a somewhat old show. And joining me again today is Coach Josh Hurt of the Metcalfe County High School. Coach, you played your last game on December 22nd of 2018. It is 2019 for those of you who didn't know. That was a Christmas tournament that y'all played in. So how did it go?
You know, we played really well over the break. We played 4 games in 3 days. We went to Logan County and played just a regular old road game, and we're able to get out of that with a win. Impressive to go down to Russellville and play Logan and get out of there with a victory. Then we went to PRP and played 3 games in 2 days. We won 2 and lost 1. Played a really good Oldham County team that beat us, beat Brown High School out of Louisville, beat Middlesboro out of Eastern Kentucky. It was a good experience. Got to hang out with each other, a little bit of team camaraderie, but overall it was a good time.
Tonight you're playing Clinton County, which you have played before. So do you think that they would change anything up so that they might have a shot at winning tonight?
It's a great question, and, they're always going to make adjustments. They're well coached. Coach Thompson and his staff do a good job. They have some really good players that are really starting to gel. You talk about Christmas, they had a really good run over Christmas, won several games, competitive in some other ones, and so this is a very good team that we're about to play, a team that's growing and getting better all the time, and if you've coached as long as I have, you know that whatever the first result is doesn't really matter, and what we're going to have to do today is come out and play hard. I'm sure they'll do a couple things differently. We'll probably have a couple things that we might try differently, and then we'll hope for the best.
So do you expect to see anything different, importantly, out of your girls tonight? Well,
last time we were able to hurt them with a little bit of pressure. I think they've worked really hard on their ball handling. They seem to be handling the ball a lot better here recently. We're going to have to defend in the half court. Whether that's through zone or man-to-man, we're going to have to play in the half court and get stops in the half court if we want to be successful tonight.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck to you and your girls tonight, and let's watch some basketball.
She is starting to build some sort of a confidence from her in her shot from behind the arc. What a better time in the season to have that start being gained. We're, like we said earlier, we're getting closer and closer to tournament time. So this is a great time to start developing that.
Yeah, once you come into January, once the new year turns over, your focus becomes district tournament. Obviously, you've got the Class A tournament coming up next week, which is actually going to be your first focus, and then your district tournament. So those tournaments are so very important, and you want everybody clicking on all cylinders. That confidence, I've seen a few of those shots go. Look, I don't care if you're playing Little League, high school, college, pro, whatever. Shots going makes you feel better.
Yes, it does. I mean, it just kind of builds this confidence in you. I don't know, it's almost hard to explain, it just makes the hoop look a little bit bigger when you see shots fall like that.
Yeah, now, you golfed in high school, you played baseball. As a golfer, seeing putts go obviously helps.
Same thing.
Is there a chance that the Lady Hornets will employ the strategy of leaving the pin in the basket, such as Bryson DeChambeau has deployed in the PGA Tour this week?
I mean, I believe so, maybe.
We'll see if that happens. Probably not.
Probably not.
We're about 4 minutes away from second half action. We'll get back with those stats here in about 90 seconds. Let's take it back to the station for a break. We'll return. We'll have Gunner. We'll have those stats here on your home for the Lady Hornets and the KY Sports Guys. 99-1, the Hoss.
Starting a family takes some big steps, and it involves making some major decisions. And while we can't do a lot about this step of building a family, we can definitely help you out with this step. Edmonton State Bank has great programs for home buyers. FHA, VA, RHS, and KHC programs are simplified by flexible down payment options, limited credit history requirements, and flexible terms. Conventional 15, 20, and 30-year fixed terms are also available for those who qualify. See Edmonton State Bank today. Large enough to serve and small enough to care. That's ESB. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Does your business need help making a good impression? Then call the printing press in Edmonton today at 270-432-3964 and let their professional print team help your business stand out in a crowd. Whether you need business cards, envelopes, letterheads, receipts, or maybe you're in the market for custom print specialty items like ink pens, magnets, tumblers, and magnetic signs, just to name a few. The printing press offers thousands of products to help you take your business to the next level. With great customer service, local delivery, and decades of experience in printing, advertising, and design, their team is ready to assist you with all of your printing needs. Stop by their office located at 406 South Main Street in Edmonton or call the printing press at 432-3964 today. And remember, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So make it count with custom printing from the printing press.
99.1 Sports.
Go Hornet!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Metcalfe County High School Gymnasium. Stockton Long, Gunner Ward. 33-19, Hornets. Lady Hornets up over the Lady Bulldogs of Clinton County. 2 minutes to go before the second half resumes. Gunner, we've been enjoying the Kahoot here, Miss Love, Ethan Bates, and I believe Hibachi Brody up top working the big boards here, the Kahoot. The questions, pretty exciting here.
That's good stuff.
Good stuff. So if you come to the game, have your phone ready, have your device ready to Kahoot. So Miss Love and Ethan and Hibachi Brody will get those up there for you. You might win whatever it is. Now I did not notice. Did we make a three in the last minute to win donuts?
I do not know.
I can't remember either, but I didn't hear a roar go up from the student section because of it, so I'm guessing we didn't. But do you remember second quarter, if we make a three in the last minute, the student section gets free donuts. We did make quite a few threes, though, Gunner. If you've got those first half stats, we appreciate hearing them now.
I sure do, Stocktony. We had Marley Edmonds with 9, Kaylee Harbison with 2, J.C. Harper with 7, Braylon Davis with 3, Sean Edwards with 9, I believe, and Macy Walsh with 3. So pretty spread out scoring-wise to these Lady Hornets.
All righty, yeah, for sure. I don't know if you had those block stats on there or not. Block's a little bit harder to sort of get on the fly. But, yeah, 3 each from Edmonds and Harbison on swats. And those Marley's been swatting. I'm not even I'm not going to sugarcoat it. They've been some violent swats. They've been volleyball
She's
spikes.
been Cope's worst nightmare down there.
Yeah, she's been swatting them out to the free throw line, to the 3-point line, way up there in the air with those swats. So we've seen Marley play really well tonight. Very, very aggressive. She's got 3 fouls, and some of that aggression has led to getting fouls, but she's been really nice off the bench for the Lady Hornets.
That she has. She's put in some of the best minutes we've seen her put in all season.
Could not agree more. Second half about ready to begin. Lady Hornets, Lady Bulldogs. Seeing Dylan Harris here. He was the subject of the first Kahoot question, the last boy to score 1,000 points. He, I think he's told us he only took 4,000 shots to do that. Just kidding. Only slightly fewer. As the Lady Hornets are going to start this second half on defense, they're going to be moving right to left on your radio dial to do that. See Matt Shirley out here talking to the officials. I believe we're about ready to begin the second half. For the Lady Hornets, the starting lineup starts and the ball comes in. It's going to be knocked away actually off of the Lady Bulldogs. And the clock will not move. It'll go back to 8 minutes, I believe. It was just thrown away off of the inbounds. Macy Welsh is going to look to inbound it now. As we straighten out the clock situation, we'll go back to 8 minutes. There we go. Welsh will inbound now in front of the Metcalfe faithful. Gets it into Edwards. Lady Bulldogs in this man-to-man now. Ball knocked away. Stolen away by Mann. Mann centers it. Up with a shot. Wild shot. No good. She's going to be fouled, however. That foul's going to go against.
Bit of a late whistle.
Braylon Davis, who walks away smiling Riley. That'll be her second first of the half, and Mann is back to her familiar position of the free throw line. Harden up. Mann. It's not James Harden. She just shoots. She has shot a lot of free throws tonight, sort of reminiscent of James Harden. Second one now. Up with it. And good. That will be her 12th free throw attempt of the night. You got it for Braylee Mann through just a little over half. Edwards now has it. Drops it off on the weave. Macy Welsh gets to the rim. No good, but she's going to be fouled. That foul's going to go against Landry Moons, who's starting the second half for the Lady Bulldogs. Moons did give the Lady Bulldogs some nice minutes in that first half. Macy Welsh will have her first free throw. Up and good. Macy Welsh continuing to be an extremely good free throw shooter for these Lady Hornets. Second up and good. Lady Hornets pick back up in full court pressure. Mann has it now. To the rim, knocked away by Shauna Edwards. Out of bounds, I believe it was off of the Lady Hornets, according to the officials. Nice defense, nice from Shauna Edwards.
Fast break defense there.
Roberts going to inbound underneath, gets it into Mann, swatted away by Harbison. That's Kaylee's fourth block of the night.
I believe she was hitting the eye there.
Davis drops it off right-hand corner to Welsh. Welsh. Checked by Thompson. Gets it to Davis now. She's guarded by Moons. Drop it inside. Tough pass. Tough catch from Harper. Harper now through. Up with the shot from Welsh. Up with the shot. No good. Lady Bulldogs with it. Stockton gets it to Roberts. Roberts dribbles in. Running shot. No good. She's going to be bailed out on the foul, however. That foul's going to be on Kaylee Harbison. That'll be her third. So both Lady Hornet bigs right now with 3 fouls. Roberts going to go to the line for 2. It's the second team foul for the Lady Hornets in this half. Shot up and good.
We'll see number 11, Marley Edmonds, enter the ball game for number 10, Kaylee Harbison.
Roberts has another now. Up with it. And that's good as well. 35-22. Lady Hornets still in command. A little over a minute gone, third quarter. Shauna Edwards dribbles in, right-hand corner. Davis dribbles baseline. All the way around now. Tries a wraparound pass. Has him knocked out of bounds. He'll stay with the Lady Hornets. J.C. Harper inbound, guarded by Stockton. Gets across court. Davis now. Edwards dribbles in now. Dishes back out to Welsh for three. Good.
Like we said, that was one of those shots up there. You could see the arcs. That'll make it 38-22. 6:30 to go here in the third quarter.
Macy Welsh hustling. Almost has the steal. Diving on the floor to get that steal. But we'll stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Fortunate the ball was knocked out of bounds. One of the Lady Bulldogs was in the backcourt by herself. Coach Hurt pointing that out now. Lady Bulldogs try to go long, but Shauna Edwards runs it down. Lady Hornets now back on the attack. Edwards, Davis, three up, no good. Roberts comes away with it. Gets it ahead to Mann. Mann, Euro step. Nice play from Brady Mann.
Nice move from Mann. Have a night.
38-24 now. Edwards gets it ahead to Edmonds. Edmonds going to be called for the walk with 6:11 to go in the third quarter. You can see Young come back into the game here for the Lady Bulldogs. Sure replace Moons. Lady Hornets staying in this man-to-man pressure now this time. Full court. Ball comes long. Abby Young has the breakaway. Up with it. No good. Rebounds come to Mann, and Mann puts it in. 2 minutes gone. Braylee Mann right now. The offense for the Lady Bulldogs. Swatted away almost from Shauna Edwards. Edwards retains it, now gets it to Davis. Davis pulls back out and sets it up. It's a high screen from Welsh. Now gets it in on the high post to Edmonds. Now to Edwards.
Very patient Lady Hornet team right now.
Now Davis drives, tries to wrap around pass to Harper. It sails out of bounds. Lady Bulldogs will have it. Down 12. 5:35 to go third quarter. Lady Bulldogs once again trying the long outlet pass. Marley Evans knocks it away. Saved in to Braylon Davis. Davis gets it across the half line. Up with the runner. Bank, good.
Nice little bank runner there. Don't see that one often. 40-26, 5:20 to go here in the third quarter.
Mann has it now. Nice move inside. Good. It's turned into a trap meet right now, Gunners. The Lady Hornets already ahead. Marley Edmonds up with a shot. Good. And Coach Hurt's going to call a timeout. This is all of a sudden an early 90s Loyola Marymount UNLV game.
Yes, it is.
The time between shots in that last few possessions couldn't have been more than 4 or 5 seconds.
Fast break after fast break, both ends.
It's fun to watch for sure. The Lady Hornets are up 42-28. Gunner, let's keep right here. Can you tell everybody about those season sponsors, please?
I sure can. We have Rough Country Equipment, Metcalfe Drugs, SCRTC, Ralphie's Fun Center, Brookshire Construction, Gallagher's Auto, Glass & Thompson Insurance, Tri-County Auto and Oil, Lighthouse Restaurant, Edgewood State Bank, and Barry Gilly.
All right, thank you. Coach Hurt got the timeout, maybe to slow things down, maybe just to give everybody a bit of a rest. For the Lady Hornets right now, Harper, Harbison, Edmonds, Edwards, and Davis on the court.
With that being said, your Lady Hornets lead at 42-28 with 5 minutes and 7 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
Lady Hornets have been playing this full court man-to-man. We've seen the Lady Bulldogs sort of try to go out ahead, sort of throw the home run pass. Now the Lady Hornets have switched back into that 2-2-1 they played for the entire first half. And that steal's going to come from Marley Edmonds, who's hit in the face, knocked down by Stockton. Unintentional, just basketball play there. And Marley's back up, tough. She's going to inbound the ball here in front of us. She gets it into Edwards. Edwards checked up top by Stockton. She drives, dishes to Edmonds. Now Harbison on the drive. She's going to be called for the charge. That'll be her fourth. Team's third of the half. And with both bigs in right now, Coach Hurt's looking. We're going to see if Kayla Harbison comes out. Right now, she's going to stay in. Coach Hurt's going to trust his senior. Lady Bulldogs get across. Mann gets it to Stockton. Stockton back inside. Ball comes away. Now Young has it. Young drops off inside. Swatted away. Marley Edmonds. Head now. Harper up with the layup. No good, but she's going to be fouled and go to the line for two. Marley Edmonds again with one of those violent swats.
I believe that's her fourth of the ball game, is it not? Maybe fifth.
It's Marley's definitely having herself a heck of a rim protecting night here. J.C. Harper's going to go to the line for 2. She's up with 1 and good. Gunner going to sit up.
You're going to see number 30, Macy Welsh, and the ball game for number 10, Kaylee Harbs.
Got to think Kaylee's going to sit for a little while here with 4 fouls. Harper up with a second, and that one's good as well. Lady Hornets going to stay back in there. 2-2-1 press. Young gets it ahead now. Man takes it into Edmonds, and good. Braylee Mann having herself a night here tonight. Shauna Edwards dribbles it in now. Drops it off to Marley Edmonds. Marley kicks it back out. Davis dribbles in now. Drops it on the block to Harper. Shot up and good. She's going to be fouled there by Thompson. She's going to go to the line for 1. Good passing, good interior passing from the Lady Hornets.
Very good decisions. That was a good choice there by Braylon Davis. Passed up that open shot, drove in, got a little closer, seen the cut, passed it, got the and 1.
Shot up and bounces in for Harper. 47-30 now. Lady Hornets up, 4 minutes to go. Third quarter, staying with this 2-2-1 pressure. Stockton gets it across. Stockton pulls up from the free throw line. No good. Battle for the rebound. We're going to get a jump ball. Shauna Edwards tying up Thompson. Lady Hornets will control. Shauna Edwards going to dribble it up here. 3:50 to go. Third quarter. Lady Hornets dropping it off here now. Edwards drops it off to Davis, and Davis gets it to Welsh. And I believe Coach Hurt saying we're looking a little stagnant out there right now, so we're going to take a full timeout. So with that, we'll take it back to station for 30 seconds. 47-30. Lady Hornets up, 3:41 to go in the third quarter here on their home for the Lady Hornets and the KY Sports Guys. 99-1, the Hoss.
Hi, this is Jamie Wimsatt from Metcalfe Drug. We believe that being a good neighbor pharmacy is more than just a catchy name. We take it to heart. That's why we're pleased to announce that for children between the ages of 2 and 12, we offer a free 30-day supply of kids' vitamins every month. These vitamins are important to your child's health, and we like to see healthy kids. So come see us, and we'll get you started today. As your good neighbor pharmacy, we're here to help you at Metcalfe Drug. That's what we do.
Won't you be my neighbor? 99.1 Sports.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 3:41 to go in the third quarter. Lady Hornets up 47-30 over the visiting Lady Bulldogs. Stockton along with Gunner Ward. Gunner seeing some good ball movement, good passing here from the Lady Hornets.
We've seen exceptional ball movement, exceptional offense pretty much the entire game. Had a few dry spells, but nonetheless, your Lady Hornets are up 47-30 here in this third quarter with 3:41 to go.
Lady Hornets will inbound. Macy Welsh, Shauna Edwards, Marley Edmonds, Braylon Davis, and J.C. Harper are on the floor. Edwards has it now. Drops it off to Davis. Lady Bulldogs looking to trap now, but no can do for them as Marley Edmonds gets Davis. Davis drives based on skip corner 3. No good from Macy Welsh. Lady Bulldogs out on the run. Roberts dribbles up the left-hand side, centers it, knocked away. Marley Edmonds, now she gets ahead, long pass to Harper. Harper runs it down, now back to Braylon Davis. Runner no good, but there's Marley Edmonds for the rebound, and she's going to be fouled. Go to the line for the old-fashioned and 1.
Nice trail rebound there by Marley Edmonds. Put up and in for the and 1. That'll make it 49-30. 3 minutes and 9 seconds to go in the third quarter.
You mentioned Marley having her best game here tonight. We just saw her basically make that steal on one end, stay with that play all the way to the end, get that trail rebound. As you mentioned, she's going to have a chance for the three-point play now. That is great hustle from Marley Edmonds. Shot up, bounces off the back of the iron and good.
Shooter's roll, have a night.
50-30 now. Lady Hornets up. 3 minutes, 5 seconds to go. Young dribbles across. Now she's trapped. Gets to Roberts. Roberts to Man. Man is going to draw the foul against Macy Welsh. That'll be the 4th of the half for the Lady Hornets. Lady Bulldogs will inbound. That's first team foul on Macy Welsh. First individual on Macy Welsh. Now Cope dribbles across, and Coach Thompson's going to take a timeout of his own. I'm going to wait and see. I believe that one is a full timeout. So 2:55 to go here. Let's take it back to the station for another 30-second break. Hornets. Lady Hornets up by 20, 50-30 on your home for the Lady Hornets and the KY Sports Guys. 99 the Hoss.
Barry Gilly, attorney at law, proud sponsor of Metcalfe County Hornet Sports, would like to wish the Hornets the best of luck this season. Barry is located at 101 East Stockton Street in Edmonton, 270-432-7190.
99.1 Sports.
Go Hornets!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2:55 to go, third quarter. Lady Hornets up 50-30. Getting some news in from my buddy Dennis Sells at Cumberland County. Cumberland County falls to Russell County tonight, 70-14. Lady Panthers falling to the Lady Lakers of Russell County. We'll see both those teams again in district action. Lady Lakers gave these Lady Hornets their only district loss of the year so far. Lady Hornets will be looking to avenge that game here later on in the year.
Yeah, that should be an exciting one when that time comes.
Lady Bulldogs in the inbound here now. Get it into Young. Young guarded by Edwards. Now she picks up a dribble, has it stolen away, and knocked it to Mann. Now Mann takes it away from, Davis takes it away from Mann. Welsh on the run, gets it to Edmonds. She misses the shot. Cope pulls it down, wants to slow it down as Coach Thompson is saying, let's not try to run with these ladies. Cope in a little bit of trouble. Now Marley Edmonds knocks it away. Little crossover move at half line. She's going all the way to the basket up. No good. But nice move from Marley Edmonds. A dribble crossover. Mann has it now for the Lady Bulldogs. Gets it to Young. Young up top to Roberts. Roberts gets it to Cope. Cope back to Young. Young back to Cope. Right now, Lady Hornets defense just a little too much for the Lady Bulldogs. Now Moons on the drive. She misses a shot, but they're going to get Marley Evans for the hand check. I believe Moons will go to the line for two. That's four now. Marley Evans, both Lady Hornet bigs. Edmonds and Harbison with four.
It's going to be definitely interesting to see what Coach Hurt tries to do here going into this fourth quarter, and you still got 2 minutes to go in the third.
First one up and no good from Moons. She'll have another. We've seen such nice rim protection from Harbison and Edmonds tonight. Second one up and rattles out. Welsh with it now. Gets to Edwards. Edwards to Davis. Davis gets a little bit of trouble on the baseline. Wrap around pass to Harper. Harper drives in runner, no good. There's Marley Edmonds, though, for the putback.
Marley Edmonds once again with the putback and the offensive board.
Lady Hornets now picking up a little man-to-man full court. Young has it. Gets it to Roberts. Roberts checked by Destiny Harper. Harper now trap comes to Roberts. Roberts gets it to Moons. Moons inside. Wild runner. Official's going to bail her out and get Macy Welsh for that foul. That's the fourth foul. Excuse me, I thought on Macy Welsh now. Foul trouble mounting for the Lady Hornets. A little bit of confusion here on the shot. There will be no shot. That foul was called on the floor. We're going to see some subs come in for the Lady Hornets.
We'll see number 10, Kaylee Harbison enter, and number 14, Marissa Fields enter for Macy Welsh and Marley Edmonds.
So 3 Lady Hornets right now with 4 fouls. Harbison, Welsh, and Edmonds. Ball comes in. Man to Cope. Cope. Corner to Moons. Moons back to Cope. Now back to Stockton. Stockton goes inside, knocked out of bounds. It's going to be off of the Lady Bulldogs. Nope, it's going to be off of the Lady Hornets. The official says it's going to stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Ball comes into Man. Man, runner inside, rolls in. Braylon Mann having herself a big night.
Yes, she is.
52-32. Lady Hornets up. Shauna Edwards gets it to Harper. JC drives. Now Edwards up for 3. Good.
That'll be her 4th in the ball game. That'll make it 55-32. 50 seconds to go in the third quarter.
JC Harper drew the defense to her and dished it back to Shauna Edwards. Shauna been at the ready to take those shots tonight. Now steal coming from Kaylee Harbison. She throws it into the back court on the save Lady Bulldogs will retain it, but nice, smart play by Kaylee Harbison. Couldn't save it forwards. You know what happens when you save it forwards often, Gunner. Oftentimes save it to the other team. So she threw it back court. Hopefully her team could run it down. Couldn't. Lady Bulldogs will inbound now in the back court. Stockton has it now. Long pass. Fires it over the head of Thompson. Out of bounds. Lady Bulldogs turn that one over. Lady Hornets have it now. Fields. Edwards. Davis. Harbison and Harper in for these last 25 seconds. Shawn Edwards on the right-hand side. Volleyball line. She's going to dribble. Get one shot, looks like here, for the Lady Hornets. Up 23 points. 15 seconds to go here. Casey Harper gets it inside to Kayla Harbison. Harbison up with a shot, no good. Locked away. She stays with her rebound, no good. Braylon Davis turns it down. 3 seconds here. Shot up, no good. There's a charge call on Braylon Davis.
Wow.
With 2.3 seconds to go.
Offensive foul, number 24, Braylon Davis, her third, team seventh.
That's the team seventh of the quarter, the half, so the Lady Bulldogs will be shooting the rest of the half. Got a sub here, Gunner.
I believe we did see Jackie Brocher in the ballgame for number 21, J.C. Harper.
Also going to see Alexis Roberts come in for Thompson for the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs have 2.3 seconds to do something here. Man, three-quarter court shot, no good. That's how the third quarter will end. 55-32, Lady Hornets in the lead. Let's take it back to the station for a 30-second break. We'll return with the Tri-County Auto and Oil third quarter stats. You're on your home for the Lady Hornets. And the KY Sports Guys, 99-1, the Hoss.
Tri-County Auto and All is entirety vehicle repair shop and fuel supply. Service is offered at great rates and top-notch service. From now until the end of the year, take advantage of their super discounted rates on Mastercraft tires and alignment. Tri-County Auto and Oil store hours are from 7 to 5 and shop hours are from 7 to 4, Monday through Friday. Visit them at 126 East Main in Forest Cave. Give them a call at 270-670-5966 and let them know that you heard it right here on 99.1 The Hall. 99.1 Sports.
Go, Hornet!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Stocktonian along with Gunner Ward. 3 complete. Lady Hornets lead 55-32. Gunner, you got those Tri-County Auto and Oil third quarter stats.
I sure do, Stocktonian. We had Kayla Harbison with 2 points, Marley Emmons with 9, J.C. Harper with 7, Braylon Davis with 3, Shauna Edwards with 9, and Macy Welsh with 3.
All right, thank you, Gunner. Fourth quarter has begun. Lady Bulldogs with the ball. Lady Hornets right now on defense. Brocher, Edwards, Davis, Harbison, and Fields out there as the shot goes up. No good. Davis has it down the front court. Gets it to Harbison. Harbison drives. Shot up. No good. But she's going to be fouled on the drive. Foul's going to go against Cassie Thompson. Kayla Harbison will go to the line for 2. It's the 16th foul of the half for the Lady Bulldogs. First one up from Harbison and good. Lady Hornets finding a little bit of foul trouble right here, Gunner. Let Kaylee Harbison shooting this other second one here, and it's long. She has 4 fouls. Macy Welsh with 4. Marley Evans also with 4. Roberts has it for the Lady Bulldogs. Now gets it to Cope. Cope ahead to Moons. Now skip pass across. Knocked away by Jackie Brocher. Saved in by Braylon Davis to Edwards. Now Edwards up front. Head pass to Fields. Fields misses the layup. And the rebound comes to Mann. Good look. Everything there but the shot. Now Edwards steals it away. Brocher has it. She has it knocked away, but it's going to be a foul. And Jackie will go to the line for 1 and 1. As that'll be the 17th foul on the Lady Bulldogs. Gunner, that was an exciting play from one side to the other. We're going to see a timeout, I believe, from Clinton County here. The Lady Bulldogs take their final timeout here. 7:05 to go. 56-32. It's a full timeout, so let's take it back to the station for 30 seconds. You're on your home for the Lady Hornets and the KY Sports Guys. 99-1, the Hoss.
Ralphie's Fun Center is the place for all things fun at 207 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow. Ralphie's is your home for bowling, skating, laser tag, mini golf, inflatables, and much more. You can also take advantage of the daily specials, 7 days a week. All multi-activity wristbands are just $15 and only $10 on Wednesdays. And don't forget about the party room. That's Ralphie's Fun Center, 702 Happy Valley Road, Glasgow. Give them a call at 270-629-GAME. That's 629-GAME.
99.1 Sports.
Welcome back, everyone. 7:05 to go in this fourth quarter here. Lady Hornets 56, Lady Bulldogs 32. Stockton along with Gunner Word. Gunner, Lady Hornets have played a nice, complete game here tonight. The only thing you can say right now, negatively probably, is the foul trouble. Harbison,
that would be about the only thing.
Harbison, Edmonds, and Welsh all with 4 right now for the Lady Hornets. The Bulldogs call that timeout. They're breaking their huddle now. Jackie Brocher's going to be on the line for 1-1. 17 fouls each on these two teams. Seen Jackie come in with a nice spark plug on defense. First one up and good. We've seen her hands, quick hands here from Jackie tonight so far. Brocher up to the second, and that one bounces out. Battle for the rebound. Marissa Fields ties it up, and it's going to come back to the Lady Hornets.
Nice hustle there by Marissa Fields, not giving up on the play, forcing that jump ball.
See a sub come in for the Lady Bulldogs. It's Thompson. She's going to replace Stockton. Brocher now tries to get it baseline, has it knocked away, and Moons comes away with it. Now Roberts, she's falling out of bounds, throws it back in. Edwards comes away with it. Now Davis, runner in the paint, good from about 12 feet.
Gets the shooter's roll.
59-32 now. Lady Hornets up. Man, gets across Lady Hornets in a little bit of a 2-3 zone maybe here. And we see Young drive, no good, and Davis comes out with it. You know, we have seen in the last couple of years Abby Young get hot from the three-point line. We've not seen her get any of those shots here tonight. Edwards drops it down to Fields. Fields misses a shot, and it's going to go out of bounds to the Lady Bulldogs. 6:21 to go. 59-32. Lady Hornets firmly in command here. Man, checked out top by Fields now. Brocher guarding Young, and Young's going to walk with it on the pressure from Jackie Brocher.
Like you said, Jackie Brocher, she provides that defensive spark whenever she comes off the bench.
You can see the energy she brings when she comes in off the bench on the defensive end especially. And now Shauna Edwards dribbles in, gets it to Brocher in the corner. She has it knocked away by Roberts. They're going to say Roberts got her with the body. Jackie will go back to the line for 1-1. 18th foul now for the Lady Bulldogs.
You're going to see a full platoon.
We'll see who's in for the shooter. Go ahead, Gunner, run out down those Lady Hornets.
I'm going to wait till everyone settles down. I'll just set the scene. How about that?
How about it?
We'll have Macy Welsh, Marley Edmonds, J.C. Harper, Cassidy London, and I believe Maggie O'Leary will have the shooter, which is Jackie Brocher.
Jackie up at the first and good. 60-32 now, Lady Hornets. Jackie up with the second one, and that one's a little long. Moons gets the rebound now. Young has it. Gets it to Roberts. Roberts back to Young. Young for three. A little short. Ball comes off to Thompson. Knocked away by Welsh. Nice block. But Roberts comes away with it. Now Moons has it. Back to Young. Now up top to Man. Man in the corner. Three-pointer up and good from Roberts. And she's going to be fouled as well. She's going to have a chance for the old-fashioned four-point play.
It's a rare one. Don't see that one very often.
And that foul is going to be on Jackie Brocher. Team's eighth. That was Jackie's second. We're going to see a couple of subs in here now.
We'll see Maggie O'Leary finally enter for Jackie Brocher.
We're going to see number 3, Cope. And also, trying to get a number here. I believe that's Aisha Sutton for the Lady Bulldogs. Shot up and no good. Marley Evans runs down the rebound, gets it to London. London gets it across against Robertson. Into the lane, kicks it. Right corner, 3. Harper rolls out. Ball comes to Sutton, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Lady Hornets. Harper will inbound underneath here. Finds Edmonds, shot up and good. Good look from J.C. Harper into Marley Edmonds. Edmonds on the block with the open shot. Makes it 62-35 now, Lady Hornets. Roberts now, open 3. No good. Edmonds pulls down the rebound. Gets it to London. 5 to go here. London, long look ahead. Maggie O'Leary. Now Maggie passes into the post. Macy Welsh up with it. No good, but she's going to be fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2. That foul's going to go against Mackenzie Cope. I think Maggie saw Mackenzie Cope guarding Macy on the block and said, I got to get it in there. Big size discrepancy.
Very big size discrepancy.
Welsh up with the first one. Rattles out a very rare miss from Macy Welsh.
Rare miss. 62-35, 4:53 to go here in the ball game. Your Lady Hornets lead the Lady Bulldogs, Clinton County. Second shot up, and that's good.
Going to see some subs here, wholesale subs for the Lady Bulldogs. Going to see Mann, Stockton, and Moons back into the game. Along with now Sutton and Cope. Mann gets it to Cope. Cope to Sutton. Sutton dragged the pivot foot, and it's going to go back to the Lady Hornets. Sutton's a 7th grader, so we're seeing 2 7th graders getting some playing time here. Cassie London and Aisha Sutton. We're also going to see big substitutions in for the Lady Hornets right now.
We're going to see Kaylee Harbison, Shauna Edwards, and Jackie Vrocher re-enter the ballgame.
All right, so the Lady Hornets. Shauna Edwards, checked out front by Cope. High post, Harbison. Edwards, corner, Brocher, 3. Rolls out, Harbison with the rebound. Up with it, no good. Block out of bounds, actually not out of bounds as Mann runs it down. She's going to bring it across to the Lady Bulldogs. Into the corner now to Moons. Moons tries to drive baseline, cut off by Shauna Edwards. Back to Mann. Mann drives in. Nice move and up and good. She had a little ball fake on the pass.
We've seen Mann go back to that Euro step time and time again. This
ball up. Now pass coming off the hands of Kaylee Harbison. It'll go back to the Lady Bulldogs. 4 to go. Lady Hornets up 63-37. Lady Hornets showing a little 2-3 zone. Looking to trap, I believe, in the corners out of this. And on the wings. Now Moons drives, baseline, cut off. Ball comes out front to Cope. Cope gets it across. Now back to Stockton. Stockton with the long 3, a little long, and it's going to go out of bounds to the Lady Bulldogs. Excuse me, to the Lady Hornets. Marley Edmonds gets it into Shauna Edwards. 3:30 and counting here. Edwards. High post to Harbison. Harbison turns, surveys, dribbles, crossover, into the lane, runner up. No good. Mann comes off with it. It's ahead. Now she's going to reset for the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Hornets again, this zone matching up out of it, looking to trap. Cope has it. Gets it across to Mann. Now the corner Moons. Moons up top, stolen away by Brocher. Brocher to O'Leary. O'Leary up with a runner, no good, blocked away, and Mann has it. Now it's knocked away by O'Leary. Ball on the floor. Stockton from 15 up with it and good. Got the lead to 63-39. Lady Hornets, we're going to see a quick timeout for subs here. I don't believe Coach Hurt's going to even go to the bench. I believe it's going to have substitution timeout here.
I believe so. We had a full platoon set there. Let me set the scene. We have J.C. Harper, Cassidy London, Marissa Fields, Braylon Davis, and Macy Welsh. 63-39 here, 2:35 to go in the ballgame. Your Lady Hornets lead it over the Lady Bulldogs of Clinton County.
I almost thought we only had 4. I didn't see J.C. in the corner down there. Macy Welsh now drives it in, kicks it right side, corner 3. London It's a little long. Young comes up with it. Dribbles up the right-hand side. Might have got away with some steps. Now Cope has it. Back to Young. Young now. Thompson drives baseline up with a shot. Rolls it over the front of the rim and good. Davis already back across the half line. Drives it in. She picked up the pivot foot. She's going to be called for the steps. 63-41. Lady Hornets looking to close this one out here. 1:59 to go. See Coach Chirp going down. He's going to get some of the younger ladies in here. As Cope gets it across. Trap comes. But now Young. She's trapped out front by London and Harper. Gets it to Thompson. Now Moons, corner, three. No good. Marissa Fields battling for the board. It comes off to Cope. Cope in there and landed his Giants. Makes the shot. 63-43. Now we're going to see quite a few subs in for the Lady Hornets. We're going to see Bly, Reed, and Reese in for the Lady Hornets. Along with London and Fields. London now dribbles right side. Gets it to Reed on the post. Reed out to Reese. Corner three. No good. Bly battles for the rebound. Gets it to Fields. Fields now London. Runner 15 feet. No good. Battle for the rebound underneath. That's going to go back to the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs with the sub. Gabby Longwell in for the Lady Bulldogs. Also Jaylee McIntyre for the Lady Bulldogs. Moons gets it across now. Gets it to Sutton. Ball swings around. Up top, Sutton. Long three. No good. Fields comes off with the rebound. In a little bit of trouble. Tries to look ahead to Lundman. Has it stolen away by Sutton. Sutton now takes it to the rim. Up with it. No good. Fields has it. Surrounded. Now gets it to Bly. Bly look ahead to Reed. Reed run out. Up with it. Good. Give Annika Reed 2 nice assists. Amanda Grace Bly on that one. Now the Lady Bulldogs up with the shot. No good. Bly pulls down the rebound. Has it knocked away. It's going to go stay with the Lady Hornets. 28.8 to go. Fourth quarter. Lady Hornets 65. Lady Bulldogs 43. London now has it. Lady Hornets going to close this one out, get their third district win on the year. London into the lane, up with the runner, good.
Very nice take there by London.
67-43. 10 seconds to go here. Shot up, three-pointer, no good. Rebound comes to Reed. Reed gets it to London. That's how it's going to end here. As Cassie London's going to dribble this one out. 67-43. Your Lady Hornets defeat the Lady Bulldogs for the second time this year in district action. Let's take it back to the station here for a 90-second break, Gunner. When we return, we'll have those stats. We'll talk to Coach Josh Hurt here on your home for the Lady Hornets and the KY Sports Guys. 99-1, the Hoss.
Rough Country Equipment is your one-stop shop for forklift sales, rentals, parts, service, and local or long-distance delivery and hauling. As your local Viper equipment dealer, we have the highest quality forklifts, parts, and state-of-the-art technology to ensure that your equipment is safe and dependable. 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week emergency service is also available. Stop by 609 North Main Street in Edmonton, Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. through 4 p.m., or just call 270-432-3367. For dependable, tough equipment, you need Rough Country Equipment.
Are you dreaming of a construction project you need help with? Give Steve Brookshire Jr. of Edmonton a call at 270-805-9177. Remodeling, new construction, barns, roofs, decks, kitchens, and baths. Let Steve Brookshire and Brookshire Construction make your dreams come true. 270-805-9177. Serving Metcalfe and surrounding counties.
Is your New Year's resolution to save money? Let your friends at SCRTC help start your new year off right. SCRTC is giving you a $35 credit in January when you add or upgrade SCRTC Internet or TV services. So you can save money and upgrade SCRTC services at the same time. Now's the time to increase your SCRTC Internet speed so you can play all those new electronics. And add those extra SCRTC TV channels so you don't miss a game. For more information on this $35 credit, call SCRTC. Happy New Year from your friends at SCRTC.
99.1 Sports.
Go Hornet!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Lady Hornets prevail here tonight over the Lady Bulldogs 67-43. You're listening to the SCRTC post-game show. Stockton along with Gunnar Ward. Gunnar, we saw a pretty dominating performance from start to finish from these Lady Hornets. Saw a nice comeback performance by a couple of them, by the way. Saw Marley Evans have her game of the year by far.
That she did. She had quite a night. Had played tremendous defense, had several swats, and let me look at the stat sheet here.
Yeah, go ahead. It's got those stats.
Yeah,
go ahead
and
give us those
read
points
everything off. We had Jackie Brocher with 2 points, Kayla Harbison with 3, Marley Evans with 18, J.C. Harper with 12, Annika Reed with 2, Braylon Davis with 7, Shawn Edwards with 12, Macy Wells with 9, and Cassie London with 2. That's a long stat sheet read right there, folks. That's what you like to see, spread out scoring, everyone contributing in this win.
Yeah, and you mentioned defense. Marley Evans with 4 blocks. Kayla Harbison also with 4 blocks. Total rebounds, you're looking at Braylon Davis coming in from the point guard position and getting 8 total rebounds for the Lady Hornets. And you really got to like what you see there when you see Marley with 6, Kayla Harbison with 5, J.C. Harper with 5. And then you see assist totals, J.C. with 5 assists, Shauna Edwards also with 5 assists. We saw Shauna come in here tonight and making some shots, made 4 3-pointers here tonight. Just all around, really nice game for the Lady Hornets. I see Coach Hurt coming. I'm going to turn it over here to you on this SCRTC post-game show.
That sounds good. I have here with me the one and only, the Coach Josh Hurt. Coach, great win tonight. How we doing?
Doing great. Appreciate it. I thought we looked really good in a lot of phases and did a lot of good things. And even when we didn't get buckets off of it, I thought passed the ball extremely well, ran the floor extremely well. Defensively caused a lot of havoc and a lot of turnovers. Very pleased with the kids.
Yeah, I know. Great night overall. I think one person that we could say stood out the most tonight was probably Marley Evans. Had probably her game of the year.
I thought she was outstanding. I said so to the team in the locker room, and I think it just speaks to the depth of this team. We've got a lot of really good players, and Marley's one of them. But I thought she was outstanding tonight. I know we don't do a player of the game anymore, but if we did, I can't imagine she wouldn't have been it. And so very proud of her and very pleased for her. But, yeah, she was outstanding defensively, on the glass, finishing buckets. Did a really good job for us.
You know, one thing Stockton and I, we talked about on the pregame show was the point guard, Shauna Edwards. You know, she gets a lot of just good passes in there. She's oftentimes not, you know, your most have the most points or anything like that, but tonight she showed up and shot the ball fantastic.
She has put in so much work, and I'm a big believer in work. You know, if you show up and you put in work, it'll pay off for you. I bet there are a few people, her, Macy, maybe a couple of more, that have put in thousands of shots literally on this machine. They come in every Sunday when they can. She's out here working on her shot religiously, and it pays off. And you know, really, she shot it okay all year. She just hadn't taken very many. But tonight, there's an old saying, and I really love it. The game picks the star. Right. You can't go out there and say, I'm going to own it tonight. Depending on how they guard, depending on how the ball falls, depending on what's open, different people are going to excel. Tonight was Marley's night. It was Shauna's night to knock in shots. We got a lot of great play from a lot of other kids too. But at the same time, to go back to your point, the work that Shauna has put in from the three-point line, she is an exceptional three-point shooter. When you're running the point for us, a lot of times it's about throwing the ball ahead and finding other people, and it doesn't necessarily open her up to take those.
But tonight the opportunity came.
Hey, she took them tonight. What'd she make, 3 or 4 threes? It was tremendous. I know that.
I can look for you. I do believe.
I can remember at least 3 and maybe 4, but
she went 4 for 5.
4 for 5 from the three-point line. The one she missed was right on it. They were great shots in rhythm. You know, the one down here is funny. She's wide open. She let it fly. They had their post player Stockton guarding her man to man, And I called a couple of timeouts trying to get that isolated so she could drive and go get a layup off of that. It was too congested. We had some congestion. It was hard to get through there. But when she made this 4-3 over here, I was wondering to pull it back because Stockton was guarding her, and we were going to isolate that again.
But she shot it in.
Oh, she let it fly, and it was great. So good for her. Shauna's worked so hard, and she loves this game, and it's good to see her and Marley have really big nights like that.
Yeah, and tonight's shooting performance that she had so well, what do you think this does moving forward for her confidence as a shooter, especially as we're getting closer to tournament time?
I think it has to help. And that's, you look at us. Obviously, Macy can make it. Braylon can make it. JC made one tonight and had a couple bounce out. Our post can make it. Marley made one. Kaylee's capable of making it. Shauna can make it. I mean, you think about how do you guard us? And then you got double. And I'm not saying we're but in general, we're tough to figure out how to guard. You got 2 point guards out there in Braylon and Shauna, and then JC handles it pretty well herself. We're not an easy team to press. Now, Oldham County had some success, and we got to work on that. So we give people problems offensively when we execute and when we play fast. And I'll tell you something I was really proud of tonight. We've been practicing really hard on throwing the ball ahead and then finishing in 2-on-1s and 3-on-1s. I thought we threw the ball ahead tremendously.
You did.
And the 3-on-1 break with the dump pass to Marley to the layup was just beautiful. And
you're talking about the no look?
Yes. And
that was probably the play of the game.
Oh,
love that.
Yeah, and it's so fun when the things that you're working on in practice come out to the game. And you got to give our kids credit because they're so coachable and they listen and they want to do the right things. We talked about making contested shots and layups, and you look out before practice, and you know how people like to chuck threes and hang out. And I look out and everybody's, jumping off 2 feet and trying to finish. Not because I told them to, but because they're thinking, man, that's something I need to work on. And so we've got a very coachable group, and I love them. And I know the crowd out here, this is our 3rd home game, but I know at the introductions they were standing and cheering. And when you watch us play, we're not perfect. We make mistakes, but I think we're a fun bunch to watch.
I couldn't agree with you more, Coach. I got one more question for you. I'm going to let you, Stock Tony, take things over. Early in the game, we had that kind of a scoring drought in the second half of the first quarter, leading in a little bit of the second quarter. What did you change, and what kind of happened to cause it?
I think our defense turned into our offense. I don't know that we changed anything on the offensive end, but our kids got some stops and rebounds and outlets. Marley started. It wasn't really a change. The tee-up was open. And we drive at baseline. Marley was standing right in the middle of the paint. Kaylee was some too. And we were missing that look. We were kicking it far side. But the tee-up, once we started hitting the tee-up, then that was, easy money. And Marley did a good job of finishing with getting some fouls and some free throws. Once their defense had to react to that, then the kick-out corner 3 was open. We made a couple of those. But a lot of it is you get stops and rebounds and outlets and easy shots.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Coach Hurt, good win tonight. I appreciate you being on here with me. We're going to send back to the station here for 90 seconds on 99.1 The Hoss. And as always, all you Hornet crazies, keep it classy out there.
Gallagher's Auto Service is a proud sponsor of Metcalfe County sports. When it comes to auto repair and service, you can rest assured your vehicle is in the best of hands with Gallagher's Auto Service. Stop in at 314 North Main Street in Edmonton at the junction of 68 and 80 or call 270-432-3366. That's Gallagher's Auto Service, where experience keeps you rolling.
Peace of mind. We all want it. Whether it's about our future or our health, it's nice to know you are covered if you need it. At Glass & Thompson Insurance Agency, Mark Linkus and his staff specialize in peace of mind. As an independent agency, Glass & Thompson can get you the best price on auto, home, life, farm, boat, or business and commercial insurance. Give them a call at 270-432-3491 or go by their office in Edmonton. Glass & Thompson Insurance Agency, providing you with peace of mind. Is your New Year's resolution to save money? Let your friends at SCRTC help start your new year off right. SCRTC is giving you a $35 credit in January when you add or upgrade SCRTC Internet or TV services. So you can save money and upgrade SCRTC services at the same time. Now's the time to increase your SCRTC Internet speed so you can play all those new electronics. And add those extra SCRTC TV channels so you won't miss a game. For more information on a $35 credit, call SCRTC. Happy New Year from your friends at SCRTC.
99.1 Sports.
Go Hornets!
Hello, everybody. Coach Jay Hurt along with the Stocktonian. About 10 minutes to tip. 16th district action. The boys tonight, the Hornets versus the Clinton County Bulldogs. Game 2 of the doubleheader here in Edmonton, Kentucky. The Stocktonian, how you doing today, man?
Man, doing just great. Really enjoyed watching Lady Hornets put on a nice performance against those Lady Bulldogs. Always good to see a district win.
Yeah, I thought we played really well. You know, over there we played really well. And then I thought tonight was a complete performance, too. The score didn't jet up there the way it did over at Clinton. But I thought pretty much the whole way we played a pretty good ball game. Now, let's turn our attention. And by the way, the pregame show is sponsored by SCRTC. We appreciate them very much. My hands were ready. We were about to get one up there.
Yeah, Nick Irwin, he was going to pass us one each. I've seen him. I've seen him. If there's a hoop around, it's going towards that.
He's not a passer, right?
No, he's not.
I didn't know if he heard the story from the show the other night about my first baseman prowess. I don't know if he understands that my hands are solid.
Well, no, you don't have a first baseman's mitt. I think that's what it was all about.
That could be a problem.
Stick him in the mitt.
Let's turn our attention to this boys basketball game tonight. Metcalfe County coming off a successful run in a couple of Christmas tournaments and with 5 wins on the season. Really good start from the guys. Had 3 wins over Christmas break, 2 in a Christmas tournament at Edmonson County. Beat the host Edmonson County Wildcats as well as the Hart County Raiders. Tonight, a chance to make a statement in the district. Clinton County got us pretty good the first time. Let's be honest about it. But on our home floor, big crowd tonight, opportunity abounds for the guys.
Yeah, you've seen this team grow as last year and then into this year. You're seeing a team play really well and play together, buying into a culture. You saw, as you mentioned, the win against Edmonton, a big win against Hart County, get that big win against Whitfield Academy as well, and play tough against a couple of really tough teams in the Christmas tournament at Danville. Right now coming against maybe their toughest challenge district-wise, probably for sure with the Clinton County Bulldogs coming in here with an experienced staff and a Division I college signee.
Your Hornets come in the district with a record rather of 1-2. A nice home victory over Cumberland County, a tough road loss against Russell, and then the road loss against Clinton. You know, you want the 1 seed. Everybody wants the 1 seed. A 2 or a 3 seed, you can live with that. Tonight goes a long way on your home court. If you could pull one out, get to that 2-2 mark, and then whatever else happens, at the very worst, you ought to be in that middle game in the district. That's one of the things that's on the table tonight.
Yeah, Gunner and I talked about it in the first game with you guys. Once the calendar turns over and things just kind of change, mentality changes, you start to focus on the tournaments. We got Class A tournament coming up, then obviously district tournament where you can see any of this team here any of those times possibly, and it's going to be something, as you mentioned, to keep your focus and keep everybody ready. Hornets here tonight looking to pull off the upset against the Bulldogs.
Again, your pregame sponsored by SCRTC. We appreciate them very much. Clinton County, you talked about the D1 signee, Western Kentucky University, a future Hilltopper. Number 12, Jackson Harlan. He's the point guard, but he's probably the tallest kid on the team. He's a senior, and he's a dynamic player.
Yeah, he can pull up from anywhere, 25 feet and in. I would think he can get a shot from about anywhere, too. As you mentioned, the size. Can shoot over almost anybody on any given night, and with the jumping ability, he's tough to stop. The other player we always mention when we play these guys, I feel like it's just like a broken record. We mentioned Harlan, but you got to mention Stockton as well. Stopping Stockton for getting second, third, and fourth chances is one of the big things you got to do when you play this Clinton County Bulldog team.
It's one of those matchup issues. We have not been particularly stellar off the glass. We've had moments, but we haven't rebounded it particularly well every night out. Rebounding is the bread and butter of this Clinton County team. And Stockton, as you say, he can't be 6 foot tall, yet leads the state in rebounding, or led it last year. I haven't looked at the stats this year, but he's got to be one of the top guys. And he gets it done, 2 or 3 ways. 1 is effort, 2 is positioning, but he just has a nose for it.
Yeah, there's an instinct that comes to some people might have it for shooting, for Stockton, and he'll score plenty if you don't check him. Don't get me wrong. But for Stockton, it's just somehow or other he knows where the ball is. Maybe it's angles, maybe it's film study. It's something about it, a natural instinct for him to know where the ball's coming off. He positions himself, uses a strong body, gets up underneath people and fights for the ball. Stopping him is as key to me in my opinion, than stopping Harlan.
For our guys, it almost feels like we've gotten into a bit of a rotation. We have a good feel for minutes and who's coming in, who's coming out. The ball handling has improved. With this team tonight, you got to keep them off the glass. Your leading scorers for the Hornets coming in, Boston DeVore, Tyler London, but also getting some points and some minutes from other places.
Yeah, I think I saw Boston. I saw Kaylee Harbison, I believe, a nominee for some award this week, Player of the Week and something. I think I saw Boston also as a nominee for that. Had a big game against Whitfield Academy. Boston could put up points. Tyler London, talking about Harlan being able to get a shot off. Tyler London has a quick release. He's also tall, and he can get a shot off from anywhere. You trust him shooting anywhere on the floor. The key to Hornet victory would be those two getting hot from the three-point line for sure, and then you get that contribution on the offensive and defensive boards from Tanner Moss, Austin Ford, those hustle plays, and then you get your other guys, Fields, Wyatt Fields, Trevor Fields, Blake Sharp, some of those other guys, Peyton Dial obviously making some shots as well. You get those guys all contributing. That's the kind of thing you have to have when you're coming in and try to look for the upset.
If you're just kind of coming back to us from the break, we also want to tell you we have a healthy Braxton Davis. That helps. A little bit more depth, another guard to throw out there. And so, you know, I like the Hornet team. I feel like they're rounding into shape, and tonight is a good measuring stick for the boys in a lot of ways. We're about 3 minutes away from the tip. The pregame show sponsored by SCRTC. Let's take another 1 minute break. When we come back, we'll wrap up the pregame show and bring you some hoops from Edmonton, Kentucky, rather. Easy for me to say. 60 seconds. You're listening home for Hornet Sports and the KY Sports Guys, 99.1 The Hoss.
Does your business need help making a good impression? Then call the printing press in Edmonton today at 670-432-3964 and let their professional print team help your business stand out in a crowd. Whether you need business cards, envelopes, letterheads, receipts, or maybe you're in the market for custom print specialty items like ink pens, magnets, tumblers, and magnetic signs, just to name a few. The printing press offers thousands of products to help you take your business to the next level. With great customer service, local delivery, and decades of experience in printing, advertising, and design, their team is ready to assist you with all of your printing needs. Stop by their office located at 406 South Main Street in Edmonton, or call the printing press at 432-3964 today. And remember, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So make it count with custom printing from the printing press.
99.1 Sports.
Welcome back, everybody. Coach Jay Hurt along with the Stock Tony. About a minute and a half until we get the lineups rolling, and then it's Metcalfe County, the Hornets, your Hornets, versus the Clinton County Bulldogs, an old-timey 16th District rivalry game.
Yeah, this one always, you know, if you go back to the way old times, I don't mean that to sound pejorative, but before our time, and before our time is getting back there, there was some real animosity between these two schools. I'm talking about some hardcore animosity. So you're looking at a real rivalry right now that the Hornets going to look to cash in on some hard play here tonight.
Looking forward to it. The teams are heading towards the bench. About a minute to go. Let's give a run through for all our sponsors, if you don't care. You good with that?
I'm sure good with that one. Glass & Thompson Insurance, Tri-County Auto and Oil, the Lighthouse Restaurant, Edmonton State Bank, Barry Gilly, Rough Country Equipment, Metcalfe Drugs, SCRTC, Ralphie's Fun Center, Brookshire Construction, and Gallagher's Auto.
A programming note, and I'm sure you have already mentioned it throughout the girls' game, but tomorrow, the old school matchup. We're going to be at the old gym, 5 o'clock start, so make sure you're there early. 5 o'clock start. Dawson Springs from the western part of the state will roll in for a girl-boy doubleheader. The girls' game starts at 5 tomorrow, and we will be on the air, 4:45 pregame, girls and boys.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting. We're always excited for those. Old school, we had the Memorial Gym game this year. Wasn't officially an old school game, but it was fun.
I enjoyed that.
And this one we did last year. Enjoyed being up there in the corner, up in the booth. It's a little bit different atmosphere. You don't have everybody around you. This is such an open atmosphere, the setting here now. Up there, you're kind of off by yourself. It's very different, but always exciting no matter what.
If you can hear in the background the voice of announcer Daniel Bragg, that will tell you that we are pretty much ready for some basketball action. The lineups are being given at the moment.
Yeah, why don't I give them you guys right now? All right, for the Bulldogs, first point guard, senior, number 12, Jackson Harlan. a forward, number 20, senior Seth Stockton. The forward, number 22, senior Noah Pruitt. Guard, number 23, sophomore Nick Brown. And guard, number 32, sophomore Chase Steins. And for the Hornets, number 3, senior guard, Trevor Fields. Number 24, senior Tanner Moss. Number 34, forward, senior Tyler London. Number 32, sophomore guard Boston DeVore. And number 10, junior guard Braxton Davis.
Metcalfe County, those new white unis with the maroon numbers and letters, a little gray trim, staying true to the school colors.
Yeah, that they are. You know, we mentioned it's been so long since we've been back here on the home floor in the friendly confines. Those white uniforms, I almost called them road whites earlier.
This is going to be the friendly confines. Can we get some ivy up maybe on one of the walls? It'd be
I'm
great.
for it. Maybe make one of the walls really, really tall.
Tanner Moss in the center circle, opposed by Jackson Harlan for Clinton County. The ball is up and tipped in Clinton County. The Bulldogs will get the first possession, moving right to left on your radio dial. Boston DeVore, man-to-man, guards the ball, the Hornets. In man-to-man left side, off the dribble. Chase Steins handles it. Now Harlan, top of the key, guarded by London. Harlan a drive, pulls up from 10. Off the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. Braxton Davis comes away with it.
Like to see Braxton there battling, pulling that rebound down stronger.
Fields at the top of the key, 7.5 to go. First quarter just underway. London right side, man-to-man from the Bulldogs. Davis has it on the right side, and in fact, I misspoke. It's either man with a lot of switches or a matchup zone. Pretty sure this is zone action. Inside to DeVore, left side, puts it up and in. No, Howard called it in and it came out. How did that thing miss?
I've heard of the announcer's jinx, but I was ready to call it in too. That one's down. I don't see how it came out.
I thought it was through. 7 minutes to go, no score. I'll try to get all the rest of them right as best I can. Man-to-man from the Hornets. Dribbling up top, number 32, Chase Steins. Under 7 to go, first quarter, no score. Harlan, left side, couple of dribbles, layup good. 2-0 Bulldogs.
Yeah, Harlan just got around, got to the basket. Once he gets in that deep, it's going to be tough to stop him.
Trevor Fields dribbles it up slowly. 6.5 to go, first quarter. Braxton Davis, right side. Over to Fields. Thought about the three, ball fake and a drive. Ends up with an open three and buries it. And I'll tell you what happened. Chase Steins went for the charge call, didn't get it. And Trevor Fields, wide open three, knocks it home.
We saw this team last year more than this year, but when we saw Clinton County last year taking a lot of those charges, maybe trying to force the officials into calling those. That time the officials didn't bite.
It was a good play on. Driving it with Steins. Tried for the layup, blocked by DeVore and maybe Moss. I'm not sure who else was in there. Stockton, left-hand floater from 15, no good, but Stockton gets the offensive rebound, goes back up, no good, back up again, the layup is in. Had it stripped away by Braxton Davis, recovered it, and goes in for the two. Make it 4-3, Clinton County.
That first one didn't even seem fair. Seth Stockton doesn't need help getting more rebounds. It was knocked away right to him.
That's how you lead the state, man. You get those Moses Malone types. Braxton Davis up top. He's fouled. Hand check. Number 23, Nick Brown.
Bulldogs always with a tight defense right there. Got a little too tight.
London throws it inside out. Trevor Fields has the basketball in the backcourt. 5.5 to go first quarter. 4-3 Clinton County. Both teams kind of feeling each other out here in the early going. DeVore, now Davis. Right side, Fields. Fields. Ball over his head, and now Davis. Gets it to London. Steps into a three. Top of the key. Off the back iron. Hits the tape at the top. It'll be Clinton County basketball.
And Tyler didn't make that, but I like the confidence with which he stepped into it. He came around, squared up, knowing that he was going to shoot, having a good feel for it. Just didn't fall for him right there.
Very reasonable shot. Jackson Harlan brings it up for Clinton County, heading towards the 5-minute mark, first quarter. Bulldogs with the 1-point lead, 4-3. Ball on the right side. Nick Brown picks up his dribble, closely guarded, now gets it to Steins. Top of the key, about 25 feet. Stockton now on the right side. Passes it to Pruitt. Gets it back to Steins, and now Harlan with the handoff. Past the volleyball stripe, and so Clinton County resets, and it's a clear out. Right-hand drive, step back, and then a crossover dribble in the paint. Off the front iron, bounces it home. Nice touch.
That's just Harlan once again getting in there and using that ability to rise on his jump shot.
He's difficult to defend. There's no doubt about that. DeVore, left side, 4.5, clock running. First quarter, 6-3. Clinton County in the lead. DeVore tried to go spin move, lost it. He's called for the travel.
Boston just got in there, maybe expecting some contact that wasn't there. Couldn't keep his balance.
4:15 to go. Clock runs. Clinton County brings it up off the bounce. Again, 1-4 low, and Harlan just pulls up from 3. It's short. Good box out by Tyler London. He has the rebound. Off to Fields, down the left side. Good advance, Braxton Davis. Now pulls it back out. Trevor Fields will reset the offense for the Hornets. Under 4 to go. First quarter, 6-3. Here's your score, Clinton County with the early lead. Davis on the left side. Couple of bounces and a spin. Gives it to Trevor Fields. Picks up his dribble. Now Davis on the right side. A bounce, and then DeVore, right wing. Several dribbles. Fields, open 3. No good. Back iron again. Decent look. Harlan with the rebound.
That's a couple of threes the Hornets have got. Just can't get to fall, but good looks.
Harlan in the open floor. He's going to get the blocking call against Tanner Moss. Open floor, though, just hard to get the ball stopped. We never really could.
Yeah, Jackson Harlan has the ability to do that, break it down off the dribble. Thought Tanner was unreasonably there, but official saw it otherwise. Harlan's going to go to the line for 2.
You know, the way Clinton County plays, and I mean this as a compliment, the block charge calls are always going to be a point of contention for both coaches.
Harlan makes the first. Yeah, it's always any game, but even more with Clinton County. I think you're right.
3:33 to go. Threes are wild. Second free throw also good. Make it 8-3. Clinton County out to the early lead. One foul apiece on each team, and now 2-2-1 press off the free throw from the Bulldogs. DeVore struggling with it in the backcourt, picks it up, and now timeout from Coach Brockman. It'll be a 30. 3:23 to go first quarter. 8-3 you score.
Yeah, Coach Brockman was a smart move there. Boston DeVore lost the ball, corralling it, finally got it back, but they were going to fight that 10-second clock on that one for sure.
You know, this game to me has a kind of an odd feel to it. It really does have that sense of a 12-round boxing match, and it's just early and people are just jabbing a little bit. You don't feel like anybody's really done much in the way of offensive production yet. Clinton with the 5-point lead.
Yeah, you look at that and you think right now maybe it's, as you mentioned, Clinton's way out ahead, but the Hornets have just missed a couple of open shots right now, open threes. One of those falls and it's 8-6. 2 of them falls and the Hornets have the lead.
I like your thinking. Both teams back on the floor. 3:23 to go first quarter. Tyler London will inbound in front of the student section as it's a Fields. 2-2-1 from the Bulldogs. London back to Fields. Still in the back court. Over to London. Crosses half on a jump pass. They're going to go charge, and I don't like that call at all. I was okay with the first block charge, but I just don't like that call.
I'm not either, but I pretty much knew when the whistle sounded what was happening. You almost have anticipated that one. It's going to be first on Tyler, team's first.
3:10 to go. Clinton County has the basketball. Jackson Harlan, top of the key, gets it to Stockton. Back screen, and now number 22, Pruitt, has it and reverses it to Harlan on the right side. Coming off a curl cut, that's Nick Brown. He's called for steps.
Yeah, just got a little quick, didn't put down the dribble. Now, Tyler London picking up 1 foul is no big deal, but right now Tyler's checking Jackson Harlan, doing a pretty decent job with it out front with that height. You don't want to see him pick up a cheap second one.
Braxton Davis gets in the middle of the zone, breaks the press, a floater in the paint. High arcer off the rim, and then the backboard is good.
And that one was good. That one looked like it was going to fall, and actually did.
That's kind of an old school, little Bob Cousy-ish right there. I like it. 2:40 to go first quarter, 8-5. Man-to-man from the Hornets, ball to the right side. Stockton gets it in the paint, puts it up with his left hand, scores. That's a tough basket. He was double-teamed and still made it.
Yeah, he just uses size, strength against Braxton Davis, who's doing a pretty nice job checking him on the block.
Davis has the basketball in the backcourt against the 2-2-1 again, gets it across. Fields has it, had to catch it on a hop, and now he's picked up his dribble. Braxton Davis, top of the key, into the paint. Jump pass, DeVore, corner 3, no good from the left side. We have a foul away from the ball. It's going to be against Clinton County.
I believe Seth Stockton's going to pick up that foul. It's going to be his first, team second. We're going to see a sub in for Hornets. Austin Ford's going to replace Tanner Moss.
Again, and you don't want to harp too much on the officiating. It's just a tough game to call anytime Clinton County's out there. And again, I mean that in the nicest possible way. But if you're going to get away from the ball pushes, that's advantage Hornets.
Yeah, Clinton County, a very physical team. So if they are calling those, as you mentioned, that would be good for the Hornets.
Austin Ford has it to Davis. Left side, London. Now DeVore. Left corner. Gets a ball screen. Gets it to Davis. One-hand pass to Ford. Right short corner back to Davis. Top of the key. Tries to drive it. He'll be called for the charge.
That's what we saw a little bit more of, as I mentioned last year. Clinton County staying in the lane, taking the charge call, maybe the extended arm a tad. And we're going to see Peyton Dial into the game for the Hornets. He'll replace Braxton Davis. Also, Evan Dearborn is going to replace Brown for the Bulldogs.
1:51 to go, first quarter, 10-5 your score. Clinton County with the lead and the basketball. Jackson Harlan brings it up off the bounce, crosses half court, guarded by Austin Ford. Left side, there's Dearborn, lob pass, layup, good. That's well drawn up. Give them credit. 12-5.
Yeah, that pass just goes right over perfectly. Harlan laid it in.
2-2-1, almost a half-court version. Dial gets it out of there nicely. Fields, right wing three, no good, rims out. Battle for the rebound. DeVore comes away with it, goes up, puts it in.
Strong move. Austin Ford helped tip that ball over to Boston DeVore. Boston hanging up strong, taking the contact. Now 12-7. Hornets trail with 1:05 to go.
I was just going to say, I love the good, strong finish on the right side with the glass. Dearborn lets a three fly, no good. DeVore, another rebound. Pulls it out of there. Dial, right side. Hesitation, blow by, draws the foul. That'll be 2 on Stockton, is that right?
Yeah, it's 2 quick ones on Seth Stockton with 52.8 to go in this first quarter. We're going to have to see him replaced by Caleb Guffey. Also, Braxton Davis is going to come in here for Trevor Fields.
Peyton Dial with the savvy move, just a very subtle hesitation, blow by, draws the foul. That's going to be a problem. Great inbounds. London has it from Dial. Make it 12-9.
Nice cut from Tyler London. Good find, Peyton Dial.
That's well drawn up, too. That inbounds play. Our side out and underneath stuff has been a real positive for us all year long. Harlan tries to drive it left side. Good defense from Austin Ford. Stops him. Ball back up top and now on the block on the left side. Up and under layup is good. Who is that?
That's Caleb Guffey. You mentioned a nice up and under move to extend this lead back to 5, 14-9.
We're under 20 seconds to go here. Bounce pass forward in the corner in the front court. Dribbles it out and he's fouled again. That's a hand check.
This foul's going to be on Noah Pruitt. It's going to be his first, team's fourth. And as you mentioned, once again, if they're calling those hand checks and fouls of physical nature away from the ball, that's advantage Hornets.
18.1 seconds to go. First quarter, 14-9 your score. Clinton with the lead, but Metcalfe with the ball. We're at 15. Dial dribbles it out towards the half-court stripe, right side. Crosses it to his left, gets in the paint, puts it up and in. Pretty move.
Peyton Dial absorbing the contact and making the tough shot. 14-11 now.
Here comes Harlan with the kick. Dearborn three, right side, rims out. Good quarter by the Hornets. We're going to go to the second. Clinton County 14, Metcalfe County 11. And I think the pace, it's right where we want it to be. Let's take 30 seconds and then we'll bring it back rather for the second quarter. You're listening to your home for Hornet Sports and the KY Sports Guys. 99.1 The Hoss.
Rough Country Equipment is your one-stop shop for forklift sales, rentals, parts, service, and local or long-distance delivery and hauling. As your local Viper equipment dealer, we have the highest quality forklifts, parts, and state-of-the-art technology to ensure that your equipment is safe and dependable. 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week emergency service is also available. Stop by 609 North Main Street in Edmonton, Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. through 4 p.m., or just call 270-432-3367. For dependable, tough equipment, you need Rough Country Equipment.
99.1 Sports.
Go Hornets!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Stockton along with Coach Jay Hurt through 1. Hornets trail 14-11. The Clinton County Bulldogs. Let's go to the Rough Country Equipment first quarter scoring. Hornets led scoring in the first quarter by Trevor Fields with 3. 2 each from Peyton Dial, Braxton Davis, Boston DeVore, and Tyler London.
Second quarter underway. Peyton Dial dribbles it to the right side. Gets a ball screen from London up top. Gets it to London in the right corner. Looking. Back to Dial. Wing three, right side. No good. Battle for the rebound. Austin Ford working hard, but the Bulldogs come away with it. Coast to coast layup. That's number 14, Nick Delk.
Delk making a nice steal and move there.
Braxton Davis against the 2-2-1. Gets it ahead to Dial. He's pushed out of bounds. Going to have a blocking foul.
Chase Stein's going to be whistled for that foul. That'll be his first, the team's 5th of the half. We're going to see a sub in for the Hornets. Braxton Davis is going to be replaced by Trevor Fields.
Trevor Fields has the basketball. We're back underway. 7:25. Clock runs, second quarter. 16-11 your score. Clinton County with the lead. Trevor Fields for our Hornets has the basketball now right side. Dial looking for the ball screen up top. He's in a trap out of it. Still dribbling. Gets it away. Fields throws it. Had a man open, but it hits the rim. Looking for DeVore. Harlan the other way. Pushes it ahead. Layup no good. It's really about a 6-foot jumper. That's a layup right there, Jackson Harlan, and it's good.
Hornets had 2 Hornets sort of battling each other for that rebound.
London
Harlan
has
was the recipient.
My apologies. London had it in the middle of the 2-2-1. Trevor Fields is going to be called either for an offensive foul, and it is, or I thought he might have been out of bounds.
Yeah, that's Stein standing there to take that foul. You'll see Blake Sharp into the game for Austin Ford. It's first foul on Trevor Fields, 14th foul on the Hornets.
6:47 to go. Let's reset that Hornet lineup.
Have Trevor Fields, Peyton Dial, Blake Sharp, Tyler London, and Boston DeVore.
Dial guards the ball. Number 32, Stein's at it. Now Dearborn. It swings to the right side, Harlan. Inside, number 34, Guffey. Spin move, puts it home. That's an impressive post move.
Guffey's using a strong move, a little shoulder there, got away, using the strength to get up and get a nice shot. Now 20-11.
Dial, nice crossover, gets it to Fields across the press, 6:15 to go. Blake Sharp, right side, now Dial top of the key, guarded by Harlan. Dial, couple of bounces, hesitation, tries to get in the paint, has it stripped away. That's Delk again. He's off and running, passes it to Dearborn on the right side. Looking, has it tipped away, recovers it. Top of the key to Steins, now left side Harlan. Puts it on the floor, he'll be fouled.
Foul's going to go against Blake Sharp. That'll be his first, team's 5th. You're going to see Tanner Moss re-enter the game for Boston DeVore. Coach Nick Delk's come in and been a little pesky for the Hornets here.
He has, and I like him, very athletic, and I love how he dribbles it forward again. Brings back a little nostalgia for me, and he's getting it done. I mean that in a very positive way. Pushes it forward quickly. Delk, 3, wing, no good. Battle for his own rebound, but Fields comes away with it. 2-on-3, really. Fields pulls up, takes the shot, no good. Rebound by Tanner Moss, though, and he's fouled underneath.
Have to wait and see who that foul's going on. That's going to go against Steins. It'll be his second. I believe we're going to see Seth Stockton re-enter the game here for the Bulldogs with 2 fouls.
I'm interested. Remember the time and the score. It's 5:35 second quarter. Clinton County with a 9-point lead, 20-11. Fields inbounds it underneath. Count is on. Not much happening here. Moss has it top of the key. Back to Fields as he re-enters the court. Good little split dribble there. Puts it up from 5. No good. Battle for the rebound. Foul's going to be against the Hornets.
It's going to go against Tanner Moss. That'll be the 16th foul for the Hornets.
I'm interested here, too. Clinton County's up 9. Coach Messer, the veteran, he's had a lot of success. I'm certainly not second-guessing. But with 5:27 to go, Stockton with 2 fouls, it seems like a risky move.
Yeah, it does. Stein's also still in the game with 2 fouls as well. Hornets right now looking to break in, kind of on a scoring drive so far. Obviously won't on defense, but looking to stop the Bulldogs now.
Dearborn tries the 3 and going up and getting it at Steins. 2 fouls. He doesn't care about your 2 fouls. 3 from the corner against Harlan. Fields, great outlet. DeVore at the other end. Puts it up and he's fouled by Harlan.
Boston DeVore's going to go to the line for 2 to break into the scoring book right here in this second quarter for the Hornets.
Our official, just to make sure we were all on the same page, he went with the slap. Man, he might have hurt himself showing us. I could hear that all the way up here. Not that I'm super far.
First one up and good. I'm not seeing that kind of demonstrative officiating since Glasgow last year in the football game with that demonstrative encroachment call.
I hope for his sake nobody punches anybody. If he has to show a punch to the face, it could get bad. 20-12, your score, 5 minutes to go, second quarter. DeVore hits the first. He'll have his second. It's up and it's good. The lead now 7.
Wyatt Fields has entered the game for Tanner Moss. Tanner limping just a bit. Looks like the trainer's going to take a look at him.
Jackson Harlan brings it up, walks it up. Right hand dribble, top of the key, guarded by London now. Right wing, Dearborn gets it back to the top. Little entry off a curl from Stockton, but it's taken away. DeVore comes up with it. Hornets have possession.
Nice hands from Boston DeVore inside. That oftentimes results in a foul. Boston doing a good job, just get all ball.
We looked well prepared for that set. We were ready for the curl. Got it into a turnover. Fields, the Hornet crowd starting to get in it. Sharp inside. A bucket here would be a good one. Heading to 4:15 to go. Second quarter, 20-13 your score. Hornets looking to cut into that lead. Sharp, 3, no good from the right side. DeVore chases down the offensive rebound. Great hustle there. Fields, spin, looking for a pitch. DeVore, left side 3, good.
Nice work from Trevor Fields and Boston DeVore on a little two-man game. Boston gets the open spot. Trevor finds it.
DeVore earned every bit of that. Chased down the offensive rebound, got the ball into Fields' hand, and then good movement away from the ball to find that open spot and knock it home. 4:02 to go.
Right now, just a 4-point lead for Clinton County. This is an important time for the Hornets. This quarter starting off not so well. Now 5 points in a row here from the Hornets and cut this lead down.
I tell you, a big key to it, we're hitting the offensive glass and we're getting stops on the defensive end. You can't let them have 3-4 possessions in a row where they spurt out. On the fortunate side, Clinton's had some three-point looks from guys that we may be okay letting have three-point looks. None of them have went down. I hope I'm not jinxing.
Knocking on that wood, I'll knock with you.
20-16 your score. 4:02 to go, second quarter.
You know, so thus far as well, Clinton County can be frustrating. You mentioned officiate, but to play against too. So far, the Hornets not showing any frustration through some of the rough physical play from
very
the Bulldogs.
Even keel emotionally. That's a great point that you make, and that's much to our credit. Clinton County with the basketball in the front court. Get it to Harlan at the free throw line area, but he stopped from driving it and double dribbles. I'm not sure how many stops in a row that is, but, you know, the big popular thing now that Louisville and Kentucky are doing it is that 3-stop kill.
Yeah, that's at least 3. Now the Hornets look to cut it to 2 or maybe 1.
Trevor Fields has the basketball. Clinton County sets up in that 2-2-1 half-court trap. Not many people run this. I like it as a defense. London, corner 3, though, open. A little bit long. Rebound comes down to Steins.
That one would have blown the roof off this place if Tyler would have made that.
I think the crowd might have gotten a little rowdy. Maybe the next one. Off the bounce, tipped away by DeVore. It'll stay Clinton County ball. Nick Brown tried to drive it into the paint. It was back tipped away.
Bulldogs will inbound on their own baseline.
Still looking, and now it's in the paint. Pruitt hands it off to Stockton. Left-hand shot, no good. Offensive rebound, puts it back up, and he's fouled. And who is that? Hard to see.
Wyatt Fields on the foul. I believe that's Chase Steins who's going to go to the line. Not sure Wyatt didn't get a piece of that Seth Stockton shot, but Steins just right there, Johnny on the spot.
Well, that's what Clinton County does to you when they're playing well. They'll just put it up. A lot of times they shoot it almost as a pass. First free throw is good. Make it 21-16, 3:17 to go, second quarter.
A programming change here for scoring home. Tanner Moss has come back to the bench. He's not in the game yet, but he will be wearing number 5 when he does re-enter.
Second free throw is good. Make the lead 6 for the Bulldogs, and now they're going to extend that pressure to full court. Braxton Davis has it on the left side. Gets it across half, finds London in the right corner. Couple of bounces and a drive. Wyatt Fields, now Davis, top of the key 3. Good ball movement. That one's a little long. How about Fields battling for that? And Trevor Fields comes up with it. Wyatt Fields saved it. DeVore, layup good. Fields, the assist.
Nice penetration from Trevor Fields. Kind of backed his way in and found Boston. Boston with a quick shot from the block. Cut it to 4.
Good effort by all 5 of the Hornets out there battling that time. Love the intensity. Pull up, Harlan. Look, that's hard to stop. Left side about 15 feet. That's a good shot. That's all I can say about that.
Can't say much about the defense. Tyler London was there.
Wyatt Fields, nice pass to DeVore. Inside, puts it up from 6. No good. Stockton with the rebound. Stockton challenged him defensively despite the 2 fouls. Got away with it. Pull up from 3, right side, good. And that's Harlan. Make it 27-18. My apologies, sir.
And this is where Clinton County's so tough to come back quickly with 5 quick points from Harlan.
Wyatt Fields has it in the front court. Couple of nice dribbles. Davis left side. Heading to the 2-minute mark, second quarter. 5 straight by the Bulldogs makes it 27-18 after the Hornets had cut it to 4. Behind the back dribble, Davis puts it up and he's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Foul's going to go against Nick Brown. That'll be the second on Brown, the 8th team foul on the Bulldogs.
The behind the back dribble put Nick Brown in jail. Got him behind him, caused the foul. Davis, first free throw is good. Make it 27-19.
Austin Ford's going to enter the game for Wyatt Field. Saw Wyatt with some good hustle plays out there in his time.
My favorite is down here on the offensive glass. He really used every inch of his vertical leap to tip a ball and keep it alive. Davis with the second one. Eyes the target, lets it fly. This one's good also. Make it 27-20. Hornets hanging around. Minute 50 to go. Second quarter. Harlan scored 5 straight on jumpers. Tough shots. But that's what he's capable of doing. You don't get a scholarship to Western by accident. Harlan this time finds Stockton in the paint. Left-hander. Good touch off the back iron. It's good.
Seeing the Hornets change up the defense. Brought in Austin Ford on Harlan. Stockton gets a good roll there.
Davis gets by his man. He's in the open court again. Tries to go behind the back. This time not effective, but DeVore saves it. Davis to Ford, to London. Ball fake. Ford takes the 3. Top of the key. Good.
Not normally what we're used to seeing from Austin Ford. But the three-pointer in. Cuts it to 6. 29-23 with 1 minute to go.
Love the shot, though. Tyler London gets in the paint, draws the defense. You're going to make a lot more threes, and I've said it a million times, with the pitch-out, step-in look. Stockton, great move off the bounce. Lefty layup is good from the right side. 31-23 your score. We're under 45 seconds to go. Fields gets it across to DeVore, catches it on the bounce. Now Davis. Over to Ford. Fields, left side. We're at 37. Clock runs. Second quarter, 31-23 your score. Hornets looking to cut this 8-point lead before half. Great entry. London layup, no good. Battle for the rebound. London has it again. Still battling, can't find the range. Clinton County comes down with it. Pruitt hands it off to Harlan, and Clinton County likely to get the last shot. Tough sequence there.
That's why it's tough sequence is exactly the word I was going to go, or the phrase I was going with. Those 2 shots almost in, just couldn't get it to go.
Great effort, just couldn't buy it. Harlan, nearly a 5 count, passes it to the wing. We're under 5 seconds, and we're at 3. Baseline drive, and Clinton County out of bounds. Give Austin Ford credit there for getting it out of Harlan's hands.
Yeah, Austin's done a nice job since he's been in on Harlan. 1.7 to go here.
Hornets looking to go length of the floor and get a last shot off. Davis has it, 1 dribble, puts it up from half court. It's no good. We'll go to half, a competitive half from our Hornets. We trail it. 31-23 is your score. We'll come back with the halftime show. Let's take 90 seconds. You're listening to your home for Hornet Sports and the KY Sports Guys. 99.1 The Hoss.
The Lighthouse Restaurant in Sulphurwell is nationally.
Barry is located at 101 East Stockton Street in Edmonton, 270-432-7190.
Starting a family takes some big steps, and it involves making some major decisions. And while we can't do a lot about this step of building a family, we can definitely help you out with this step. Edmonton State Bank has great programs for home buyers. FHA, VA, RHS, and KHC programs are simplified by flexible down payment options, limited credit history requirements, and flexible terms. Conventional 15, 20, and 30-year fixed terms are also available for those who qualify. See Edmonton State Bank today. Large enough to serve and small enough to care. That's ESB. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
99.1 Sports.
Go Hornet!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Stocktonian along with Coach Jay Hurt. Halftime here. Your Hornets trail 31-23 to the visiting Bulldogs of Clinton County. We're about 8 minutes, 30 seconds away from second half action. Coach, saw a second quarter there where the Hornets didn't score for the first 3 minutes but hung around. And honestly, through a half, you can't be that disappointed in what you're seeing so far.
No, I think the boys are playing really pretty well, and defensively I've been very pleased. A couple of offensive rebounds that have hurt us, but by and large they're doing what they want to do. They're getting it out of Harlan's hands. They're making it tough on people to score. And we've handled the pressure relatively well and been able to convert off of it. A couple of opportunities, and this game's closer than even 8. But you get into halftime and you're sitting around 8 to 10 mark. I think that's right where you want. It's almost like if you're a racer. Tomorrow we're going to be doing that run in Bowling Green, and we're excited about that. Hope everybody can get out tomorrow morning. I always forget the name of it.
It's the polar.
No, it's not.
Run,
Dina will know. Ask her the name of the race.
Bear on it.
What's the name of the race tomorrow?
Frozen
4. There you go.
That's the polar bear. That's where it comes from.
But here's the analogy that I was
Don
going to
Harvest is going to run in it too.
Yes, exactly. I'm going to walk as Don said the same thing. But here's the analogy. You want to win a race, you don't have to be ahead at the halfway point. You just got to be around. You got to be hanging around so that you can make your push at the end. I think that's exactly where Coach Brockman wants to be. You're sitting at 31-23 at half. You're playing very competitive basketball. Again, I don't know that there's a lot of adjustments that you're looking to make at this point.
No, I mean, you mentioned Harlan. You've got a D1 player here making some tough shots. The defense has not been bad. Tyler London's done a good job staying on him, done a good job positioning on the rebounds. Austin Ford, we've seen him play a nice half of defense. What you've also seen is hustle, just pure hustle plays from the Hornets, getting in there, going to the floor, giving that extra little bit of effort to keep the ball alive. And right now, being down 8, you're right within striking distance. You make a couple of those shots that we didn't have fall, and then the second half can look a lot different.
Again, you're looking at a team that last time out that kind of knocked us out in the second quarter. We played a good first quarter, and then the second quarter it got away from us in a lot of ways. Didn't happen this time. There were a couple opportunities at 20-11 with about 5 to go where it could have went in the other direction. 27-18 after Harlan had scored 5 in a row. But we came right back. Austin Ford with a big 3. And so, again, you just want to stay right in the competition. We've got a great crowd out here tonight, very supportive. We saw against Cumberland County what this crowd can do and how they can impact the game. As it gets late, if we're hanging around, I like our chances, and I think the crowd will get behind these guys.
Yeah, they're seeing a great effort here from your Lady Hornets tonight, and now from the Hornets. Hornets right now, I've seen Coach Reed bring out a couple of jerseys. They're giving their sweat and tears and their blood right now. 2 jerseys now.
Literally.
Going to have to be replaced. Tanner Moss has already gone from number 24 to number 5. I just saw number 34, which is Tyler London, also with blood on it. So Tyler London will probably be wearing a different shirt if they don't do something to clean those off. So we're seeing when we say 16th District battle, we're meaning a real battle here.
That it is. Now on the other side, Clinton County gets to half without any major foul trouble. They had a couple of guys with 2, and Coach Messer took a chance, threw both of them back out there. Left Steins, put Stockton back in. They both were able to get out of the half, I believe, without picking up their third. We'll see if that plays into the second half as well. We're about 4 minutes and 45 seconds from the third quarter starting. Your score at halftime, it's 31 Clinton County, Metcalfe County 23. Let's take another 60 seconds and we'll come back and wrap up this halftime show. You're listening to your home for Hornet Sports and the KY Sports Guys 99.1 The Hoss.
Tri-County Auto and All is entirely vehicle repair shop and fuel supplier. Service is offered at great rates and top-notch service. From now until the end of the year, take advantage of their super discounted rates on Mastercraft tires and alignment. Tri-County Auto and All store hours are from 7 to 5 and shop hours are from 7 to 4, Monday through Friday. Visit them at 126 East Main in Horse Cave. Give them a call at 270-670-5966 and let them know that you heard it right here on 99.1 The Hall.
Hi, this is Jamie Wimsatt from Metcalfe Drug. We believe that being a good neighbor pharmacy is more than just a catchy name. We take it to heart. That's why we're pleased to announce that for children between the ages of 2 and 12, we offer a free 30-day supply of kids' vitamins every month. These vitamins are important to your child's health, and we like to see healthy kids. So come see us, and we'll get you started today. As your good neighbor pharmacy, we're here to help you at Metcalfe Drugs. That's what we do.
Won't you be my neighbor? 99.1 Sports.
Go, Hornet!
Welcome back to halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Stockton along with Coach Jay Hurt. We're about 3 minutes away from second half action. The Hornets battling here tonight, literally leaving it all on the floor and on their jerseys right now. Going to have to replace a couple of jerseys with blood stains right now. It's a literal 16th district battle. Down 31-23 to the Bulldogs of Clinton County. Hornets are taking the floor back and excited to see what they bring to the floor of the second half. Got some stats for you from the first half. The scoring for the Hornets led by Boston DeVore with 9. He was 3 for 6 from the field. Hit a big three. Braxton Davis has 4 points. Trevor Fields with 3. Austin Ford also with 3 on a big three-pointer when it was when, as you mentioned, the Bulldogs had made a run. Peyton Dial with 2. And Tyler London with 2 for the Hornets for the total of 23.
You were talking about the jerseys. Tyler London is back out doing his best Tony Delk impersonation. He's got the double zeros going on. Maybe Robert Parrish for an older generation. Who's your favorite double zero?
That's a great question. Tweet us at KY Sports Guys on Twitter and tell us who is your favorite double zero.
I would love to know who it is that you think of. I thought Tony Delk almost immediately, who's been on the show, by the way.
That's what I was going to say. When you've had a guy on the show, a Kentucky legend, most outstanding player of the Final Four for your Wildcats, I think you got to go with shooter, double zero Tony Delk.
Robert Parrish not been on the show.
No, but if the Chief wants to be on the show, we'd happily have it.
Was not a Celtics fan, but I did love the Chief. I thought him and McHale were really, really good compliments. Obviously, to Larry Bird, who I've taken a lot of grief.
Yes, Larry
I took
Bird
that one for the
off.
team, exactly. I took a lot of grief over it. That and Tweety Bird. Samantha Perry not happy with me.
I saw that.
Over that. But I stood by my reasoning. My logic was sound. Minute 15 to go. We're at halftime. 31-23. Clinton County leads it over Metcalfe County. Both teams back on the floor. Some of our boys in different uniforms than they started.
Yeah, and I don't know if that plays into it or not, but maybe you just feel a little different out there. Tyler London had some shots, had a couple almost down. Maybe he's going to get some of that Tony Delk mojo. We'll see when he takes his first shot if it's a knuckleball or not.
We'll see. Hey, that knuckleball Tony Delk threw up there went in a lot. And that's a great lesson for kids. I mean, obviously, learn to shoot it right, learn to do it right. But there are a lot of different ways to skin a cat, man. A lot of different ways to hit a golf ball, a lot of different ways to put a ball in the hoop. So it doesn't all have to be perfect. Tony Delk, one of the great shooters I've ever seen, and his had that knuckle spin on it.
Yeah, it was really impressive. What Tony Delk did for the Hornets.
Oh, man.
For the Wildcats.
I wish he had done it for the Hornets.
I think he could come in and do it right now. We'd be happy to take him.
Both teams on the floor. We appreciate you listening to the halftime show brought to you by the KY Sports Guys. We want to thank all our sponsors real quick, and then we'll be ready to roll. Rough Country Equipment, Metcalfe Drugs, SCRTC, Ralphie's Fun Center, Brookshire Construction, Gallagher's Auto, Glass & Thompson Insurance, Tri-County Auto and Oil, Lighthouse Restaurant, Edmonton State Bank, and Barry Gilly.
Getting word also, I'm sorry, that new items will be available at the Old School Cafe this Monday.
Ooh, going to be exciting. Third quarter underway. The Bulldogs moving left to right on your radio dial. Looking for the back door, but DeVore knocks it away. Recovered by Chase Stearns. Now Harlan has it right side between the legs. Goes to the right. Pull up. Long, missed everything. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Kick out. Nice drop pass from Steins over to Stockton. 2-pointers good.
Yeah, it's good penetration and drop off from Steins now. Opens its lead back to 33-23.
But again, you got second opportunity is what you're looking at. Davis tries the top of the key three off the ball screen. No good. Rebound comes down to Noah Pruitt. Here come the Bulldogs. They have a 10-point lead and the basketball. 7:15 to go. Clock running, third quarter. Handoff to Harlan, left side. Left-hand dribble. Step back to the three. Good defense by DeVore, though. Noah Pruitt, but then Stockton posts up, and the foul is called.
Foul's going to be on Trevor Fields. He's going to get whistled for going over the back on the post attempted steal.
I don't think it's a stretch to say, and Clinton has the first bucket in possession, that these first 2 or 3 minutes are going to be huge for the Hornets. Inbounds is inside, ball fake, and a scoop. A lot of interior passing, maybe too much. Clinton County has it as it's knocked out of bounds.
You say Pruitt, he's not really wanting to shoot, I don't believe. He wants to pass, facilitate, and rebound, do some of the grunt work.
Harlan kicks it out. Nick Brown off the bounce layup, blocked maybe by London. We have a foul on the rebound.
Speaking of Pruitt, the aforementioned Pruitt's going to get called for that foul, trying to go through Tanner Moss. You mentioned the first few minutes of this half. Second quarter started out kind of slowly for the Hornets too, but the lead wasn't so big that a couple of baskets couldn't cut into it. If we get this lead out too far, it's going to be a lot tougher climb back in.
6:45 to go. Braxton Davis has it on the left side in the front court, gets a ball screen up top from Moss. Moss slides to the block, can't get it. London left side now, behind the back dribble. Still off the bounce, Davis now has it. Again, ball screen. Davis looking for some space. DeVore on the right side, drives at baseline, gets inside, puts it up, draws the foul. He'll shoot two.
Boston DeVore finding a small bit of space, taking it for that shot. The foul's going to be on Seth Stockton. Actually, it's going to be on Brown. It's his third and the team's second of the half.
First free throw is up and good by DeVore, make it a 9-point game. Sub at the table.
It's going to be Evan Dearborn back into the game for the Bulldogs. Excuse me.
DeVore will get a second, has the basketball in his hands. Couple of dribbles and a spin, releases it, nothing but the bottom of the net, make it 33-25. Jackson Harlan brings it up, runs the point. Tallest guy on the floor, perhaps, although Tyler London right around that area. 6:10 to go. Inside, that's Stockton on the curl. Well defended again. Battle for the ball. It's a jump ball. Tanner Moss in there scrapping around with Harlan. It'll be Hornet basketball.
You say just the right word. They're scrapping. Some toughness from Tyler London to pull that ball away. Tanner Moss getting in there, grabbing hold and not letting go.
Second time that I've seen him go to that down screen to a curl for Stockton, hoping for the left-hand layup. Hornets have defended it well both times. DeVore off the press, three right side, no good. Davis, rebound, puts it up and in. Body control.
That was a lean back from Braxton Davis, high off the glass, cuts it to 6.
5:45 to go, 33-27, and there's the response that you're hoping for from the Hornets. Harlan, clear out in the drive. They're going to call the hand check, maybe an arm bar. 0-0. Tony Delp with the foul.
Tyler London.
And again, for those maybe keeping stats, etc., Moss wearing 5, London wearing 0-0. Moss gets the deflection. They tried to lob it to Harlan. It's stolen away. Here comes Field. Chance to cut this 6-point lead down to 4 or maybe 3. London pulls it from the right side. No good. Rebound comes down to Harlan. Here come the Bulldogs.
We've seen Tyler with a couple of those. Just can't get them down right now. It would have made a huge impact, especially with this crowd.
Stockton, left-hand drive, pulls up from 6. Good.
You know, you look at Stockton, you don't think of him being quick, but once he puts down that dribble, he's pretty fast.
Very quick. The left hand gives him an advantage. You don't see a ton of left-handers. Good leaping ability. Gets up on that jump shot. London inside, Euro step, puts it up, back iron, no good. Stockton with the rebound. Gets it away to Dearborn, who hands it off to number 32, Chase Steins, the Bulldogs. Over to Stockton, pulls up from the left side. Good. About a 15-footer at the elbow. Timeout, Coach Brockman calls it as the Bulldogs have extended the lead back to 10.
It's going to be a full timeout here, Coach. So let's take you back to the station for a 30-second break here on your home for the Hornets and KY Sports Guys. 991, the Hawks.
Ralphie's Fun Center is the place for all things fun. 207 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow. Ralphie's is your home for bowling, skating, laser tag, mini golf, inflatables, and much more. You can also take advantage of the daily specials 7 days a week. All multi-activity wristbands are just $15 and only $10 on Wednesdays. And don't forget about the party rooms at Ralphie's Fun Center, 702 Happy Valley Road, Glasgow. Give them a call at 270-629-GAME. That's 629-GAME.
99.1 Sports.
Go Hornet!
Welcome back, everybody. 4:46 to go, third quarter. Clinton County leads at 37-27 over your Metcalfe County Hornets. Both teams still in the huddle. The second buzzer has sounded and will be underway shortly here in the third quarter.
Coach Robin took that timeout, try to stave off this streak here. The Bulldogs making another push, cutting that lead. The Hornets cutting the lead down to 6, and the Bulldogs get back up by 10 now. Maybe a couple of quick shots Coach Robin didn't like from the Hornets.
I like the timeout. Don't let it get away to 14 or 16. You might as well use them now. And as an old coach of mine used to say, he used to call them no matter what. And he would say, Josh, you can't take them home with you. And he's right. London on the right side. Ball fake, trying to get it in the post. Drives baseline, one bounce. Now Moss, about 17 feet on the right side. Moss was trying to post. Davis now driving a kick. DeVore, wing three, left side, a little bit short. It looked good from our angle. We were right behind it. Foul on the rebound, though.
Tyler London's going to call for the push in the back. That is the third for London. It's the third team foul for the Hornets.
Look, all you can do offensively is get the shots that you're looking for. I assume that's a shot that we want. Just didn't go in. Dearborn. Elbow, right side, no good. Battle for the rebound. Moss comes away with it. Fields down the right side. DeVore in the right corner. Drives it. Going to have a blocking foul.
The blocking foul is going to be on Steins. It'll be his third, I do believe. The third foul for the Bulldogs at the half. We're going to see a sub. Peyton Dial is going to come in for the Hornets. He's going to replace Tyler London. And then Nick Delk gave some good minutes to the Bulldogs in the first half. Going to come in for the Bulldogs.
Lead official says that was a hand check before the block, and that's why they didn't go block charge out of it. Regardless, Trevor Fields has it right side. Under 4 minutes to go, third quarter, 37-27 you score. Clinton counting the lead. Braxton Davis dribbles the basketball about 15 feet from us right here in the booth. Hornets attacking the goal on the left end of the gym. Davis drives another hand check.
Foul's going to go against Nick Delk. It's going to be the fourth team foul for the Hornets, for the Bulldogs.
Trevor Fields will inbound it underneath. 3:43 to go, third quarter, 37-27. The game had a lot of pace to it. Now it's a little stagnant. DeVore has it in the right corner. Dial, Peyton Dial out there. Number 4 has it dribbling towards the half-court stripe, and now Trevor Fields has the basketball. Dial on the left side. Thought about it. Crossover to his left kick. Davis corner three. No good. Battle for the rebound comes down to Harlan. Here come the Bulldogs.
Once again, another shot you want to see. Just not going down right now for the Hornets.
It's a good penetration and kick from Dial. Just didn't get the basket. Fade away from Harlan is good. It's 39-27.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that one. Tough shot.
That was, and I don't want to over-exaggerate, but that was NBA-esque. I'm not saying it was it, but it was the fade away, almost end of shot clock sort of basket. DeVore spins and drives, no good underneath the basket. Here come the Bulldogs trying to get it inside. Stockton throws it out of bounds.
We're going to see Austin Ford come into the game for the Hornets. He's going to replace Tanner Moss, and right now down 12 with 2:53 to go. This is time the Hornets need to see something go in the basket.
Big possession right here, no doubt about it. Third quarter, 39-27 your score. Fields brings it up. The Hornets trail it by 12. No hurry out of Fields. Finally crosses the half-court stripe. Here's Dial on the left side. Little two-guard set. Getting the ball screen up top, and now a pitch to DeVore. Left-hand drive into the middle of the paint. Puts it up there. Back iron, no good. Rebound. Comes down to Delk, and here come the Bulldogs. Delk pitches it to Dearborn. Gets in the paint with the left hand. Has it knocked away and stolen. Davis has it. Ford tipped it away. Fields puts it up. Blocking foul. Fields will shoot two.
a grimace because I thought that was a blocking foul, but I thought it was going to be called the other ways. We've seen that happen so often. But Delk was so far up under the basket. Right there, Fields, nice take. Going to go line for 2.
Trevor Fields, an opportunity to cut this lead down to 10. 2:20 to go, third quarter. Eyes the target, lets the first one go and has it. Make it 39-28.
Guffey back into the game for the Bulldogs, replacing Pruitt.
Trevor Fields will get a second. Couple of dribbles and a spin. Eyes the target, deep breath. Lets it fly. This one's short. Rebound comes down to Delk. 2:15 left in this basketball game. Clock runs, third quarter. Not the whole basketball game, just the third quarter. Austin Ford guards Harlan at the top of the key. Harlan gets about a foot inside, has to pick it up. Solid defense again from Ford. Now whistle away from the ball.
Waiting the call, but they're going to get Austin Ford maybe for grabbing through, holding through the screen. Now we're going to see Tyler London enter the game for Trevor Fields.
Coach Brockman talking to lead official Tony Brown, and I think all he's saying is a lot of holding going on. Backdoor cut on the inbounds play to Harlan. He's fouled on the shot, and he'll shoot 2. About a 10-footer on the left side. And, in fact, looks like they're not going to give him the free throws. It's going to be underneath. This time they lob it up. Austin Ford, great defense, got in front of Harlan. They're going to call Harlan for the foul.
Austin Ford picked up the foul previously, but staying in there, staying tough. Harlan's going to get called for going over Ford's back on the inbound play.
2 minutes to go, 39-28. The Hornets have the basketball. We trail it by 11. Dial has the ball on the left side, gets the ball screen, attacks the middle of the paint. Now kicks it out. Nobody home. It's out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball. We may have a tip. Looks like we're going to have an overrule and a tip, and the Hornets will keep possession. Minute 48 to go, third quarter.
Good communication by the officiating crew there.
Braxton Davis, right side. Minute 45, clock runs. Hornets calling the play. DeVore, left side, left wing. Couple of dribbles, spin move, gets in the paint, puts it up, and he's fouled.
Foul's going to go against Caleb Guffey for the Bulldogs. That'll be their 16th foul of the half, and Boston DeVore's going to go to the line for 2. Actually, that's the 7th. So the Hornets will be shooting the rest of this game.
DeVore went to his right, spun back to the left. Guffey tried to get his hand in there to get the spin move. Instead, got his wrist or his arm, and DeVore makes the first free throw. The Hornets, in an odd sort of way, this game has just stalled out a little bit. They've cut it to 10. A chance to cut it to 9. Still hanging around.
Get only down 8 at the half. Now a chance to cut it down, as you mentioned, to 9. Tanner Moss has re-entered the game for the Hornets.
DeVore, in fact, makes the free throw. Minute and a half to go. Clock runs. Harlan brings it across half off the dribble. 39-30 you score. Clinton County in the lead. Stockton gets it off the curl. Drop down to Dearborn. Layup is good. And a foul.
Late foul coming on Boston DeVore. So Dearborn kind of get DeVore on his hip and use that to his advantage, and they're going to say Boston going over the back to try to block the shot. Dearborn makes a shot. They're going to go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
That takes the lead back to 11. Minute 22 to go, third quarter. Number 21, Dearborn, the junior, makes the free throw, and the lead back to 12. Davis to Dial. Pressure from the Bulldogs in the backcourt. Davis dribbles it ahead to Ford. Now DeVore gets it in the middle of the paint, throws it up. There'll be a foul call.
Nick Delk's going to be whistled for that foul. Not sure the Clinton County faithful
they didn't like
agreed with that.
No, they didn't like that. That is what to happen in a basketball game, though. A lot of times one side or the other not happy.
Sometimes officials and the coaches even have some issues. You saw Scott Padgett last night.
I did see that.
I don't think I'd want to go with Scott Padgett.
I'm probably not stepping to Scott Padgett. No.
Blake Sharp into the game for the Hornets. His boss is going to shoot 2 here.
DeVore puts up the first one. It's actually one in the bonus. So they called it on the floor, but he gets the first one. Make it 42-31. He'll get a second. Free throws up, and it rattles home. Make it 42-32. Minute 12 to go. Harlan has the basketball. For the Bulldogs, they have a 10-point lead. We're heading towards the 1-minute mark here in the third quarter. Minute 05 clock runs. Clinton County being very patient. Harlan Gets into the left side, puts it up from about 15, no good. Stockton, though, with the rebound, puts it up, and he's fouled.
And there's what hurts you right there. You get Harlan to take a kind of a bad shot. For Harlan, not many of those shots are really bad shots, but he takes the shots you really want him to shoot. And then Seth Stock gets in there and gets the rebound. And that foul going against Boston Laura will be the team 7th. And they go to the line for 1 and 1. Both teams will be shooting the rest of the game.
First free throw is up, no good. Stockton, the left-hander, a little strong off the back iron. 52.5 to go in the third. 42-32 your score. Stockton will get a second. Free throws up. This one's short. Battle for the rebound. What are they going to call here?
I believe they're going to get Dearborn for going over the back of Austin Ford. Ford doing a great job boxing out. He's going to go to the line for 1-on-1 with a chance to cut this back to 8, which is where we begin this third quarter.
Big turn of events right there. You send Stock to the line, normally a pretty good free throw shooter. He misses them both. Austin Ford now with a chance, as you say, to cut that lead back to 8. 51.7 to go in the third.
Bryson Cross, the freshman guard, enters the game for the Bulldogs.
A lot of free throw shooting in this game. Ford, free throw, good. He'll get a second, I'm sorry.
True stroke there from Austin Ford.
That was, right in the heart. Second one is up, and it's good. Make it 42-34. And again, we talked about it at half. If you can get to the end of this third and you're hanging around, opportunity abounds for the Hornets. Need a big stop right here. Harlan dribbling it out here by himself. Gets into the paint. He traveled, but they're going to call the foul first. That was a hop and a skip and a jump, but they're going to call the hand check, and now Harlan's going to get a chance at one in the bonus.
That foul's going to be on Austin Ford. I believe that was his third. 9th for the Hornets. 8th for the Hornets, excuse me.
Harlan, free throw. Rattles it in. 43-34. 36.4 seconds left in the third quarter. Harlan will receive a second. 3 dribbles and a spin. Lets it fly. No good. Braxton Davis flies in to get the rebound. Let's see if the Hornets hold for 1. Facing a bit of a trap up top. Gets it to Dial. Now a cross half. He's in a corner and he's fouled. Good split off the dribble there. Will earn Dial a chance at 1 in the bonus or 2.
That should be 2. I believe that's the 10th team foul for the Bulldogs in the half. In the quarter, that's, as you mentioned, it's the 18th foul for the third quarter here.
It's a lot of fouls. First free throw is up, hits the front iron in every other place, but goes in.
Trevor Fields enters the game for Austin Ford. Right now we have Davis, Fields, DeVore, Dial, and Sharp on the floor for the Hornets.
27.5 to go. That free throw, nothing but the bottom of the net. Make it 43-36. Harlan has the basketball. The Hornets in striking distance. Down 7 as we head towards the end of the third. Harlan dribbling it up top. Trevor Fields looking for a count. Harlan backs up. Now the count back on. Harlan doing a good job of releasing the count. Now Stockton comes and gets it from him. We're at 7 and 6 and 5. Harlan off the bounce. Looking for the step back 3. Can't get it. Passes the ball for 3, and it's good. That's Bryson Cross, the freshman, who nails it. Look, you can't defend it any better. Kid just made a shot.
Yeah, he did. It was a good defense. Cross comes in as a freshman, nails that one.
And perhaps that's why he's in the game. I don't have a detailed scouting report, but if it comes down to between Harlan taking the shot or Bryson Cross, I'm okay with Cross taking it. That's the end of the third quarter, by the way. 46-36 your score. Clinton County leads it as we head towards the fourth. Let's take 30 seconds. We'll come back with some stats in the fourth and final quarter. You're listening home for Hornet Sports and the KY Sports Guys, 99.1 The Hall.
The Lighthouse Restaurant in Sulphurwell is nationally known for their southern down-home all-you-can-eat cooking. Ken's Country Hams, ribeyes, catfish, and fried chicken. Check out their daily lunch specials. They have numerous sides to choose from. Bring the kids and they can enjoy chicken strips, mini burgers, or pizza. And don't forget about their homemade pies and desserts. Lighthouse Restaurant is open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Call in your takeout order at 270-565-3095. Visit their website at visitthelighthouse.com and be sure to like the Lighthouse Restaurant on Facebook.
99.1 Sports.
Go Hornets!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 3 complete. Hornets hanging in there, down 10, 46-36 to the Bulldogs. Third quarter stats brought to you by Lighthouse Restaurant. Through 3 quarters, Boston Ford leads the Hornets with 15. Austin Ford has 5. Tyler London 2. Braxton Davis 6. Peyton Dial and Trevor Fields each with 4.
Harlan has the basketball, trying to get a little dribble pitch going. Stockton now has it top of the key. Cross says, I'm going to try it again. This time misses everything. Fields with the rebound, pushes it across, finds Dial on the right side. Davis back to Dial. Love the passing 3. Good, right wing. You felt good about that when you watched it happen.
Yeah, Peyton Dial stepping right into that one, cutting this lead down to 7. 46-39 with 7:30 to go.
You can hear the crowd getting into it just a little bit. Another stop and a score. Harlan pulls from 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound, though, up and in. That's Caleb Guffey. He earned that one. Make it 48-39.
Yeah, hard-fought rebound. Maybe an ill-advised shot from Harlan. Guffey there to put it back. Push this lead back to 9 for the Bulldogs.
London, left corner. Ball screen from Fields. Clinton County switches the ball screen. Left side, Fields in the corner. Has his dribble. Now takes one. Gets it to DeVore, and he travels. 6:55 to go in this ball game. 48-39. Bulldogs lead it by 9.
Steins re-enters the game for the Bulldogs.
Harlan has the basketball. Metcalfe County pretty much man-to-man in the half the whole way, and they've done a pretty good job. London guarding Harlan, goes left side cross, and now into the post. Little dribble, puts it up from 8, makes it, and a foul. That's Caleb Guffey.
Caleb Guffey right now coming up big for the Bulldogs. Takes it right at Boston's board. Boston's standing his ground. Guffey just makes a tough shot. He's going to go to the line for 1.
Caught it on the far block. Couple of dribble and a fake, and then turned into the middle of the paint. No double. And able to make the basket and draw the foul.
Going to see Austin Ford re-enter now. He's going to replace Boston DeVore.
How many fouls is that on Boston? Is that 4?
I did not hear it, but he's got, I think, 3 or 4. I'll find out.
Free throw's good. 51-39, 6:40 to go in the contest. Clinton County pushes the lead back.
Boston DeVore has 3 fouls, by the way.
3 fouls on DeVore. There you go. That answers that question. London, right wing. Davis, right corner. London fires it. Good. Right wing 3, and we needed it.
Yeah, Tyler London getting in his groove would be huge for the Hornets right now, cutting this lead to 9. 6:15 to go.
51-42. Harlan gets it to Cross. Inside, dribble and a spin move, and that's a dandy. That's Caleb Guffey.
Caleb Guffey with his 7th point of the quarter, I believe.
Dial pulls from 3. Good. Hornets are heating up. 53-45 your score.
Peyton Dial once again, same spot on the floor. He made that last one. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
5:43. Clock runs. 4th and final quarter. We have a timeout. Clinton County calls it. Let's see what it is. 30-second timeout. 5:40 to go in the 4th quarter. Clinton County 53. Metcalfe County 45. How about the sponsors?
Oh, yeah. We want to thank Allvent, Barry Gillick, Rough Country Equipment, Metcalfe Drugs, SCRTC, Ralphie's Fun Center, Brookshire Construction, Gallagher's Auto, Glass & Thompson Insurance, Tri-County Auto and Oil, Lighthouse Restaurant, and Edmonton State Bank.
Hornets heating up. Dials hit a couple of threes. Tyler London hits one. That's 3 threes in the last 3 or 4 possessions, maybe in all 3 of them. And that's keeping the Hornets hanging around. Now on the other end, Caleb Guffey, number 34 in the post, hurting us. Solid post moves down there.
Yeah, we're seeing him make some really nice spin moves, some quick post moves, and just some tough shots he's making right now for the Bulldogs.
Still 5:40 to go here in the 4th quarter, and it's 53-45. Clinton County with the lead. They'll have the basketball here at half court, and it looks like we have a bit of a stoppage. Look, when the rain comes down hard, every now and then a couple of drips end up on the floor. Nothing major, but we'll get it taken care of.
We spoke about the rain in first game, Coach. It's just been a rainy, I feel like it's been raining forever. I don't know about you. My property is quite muddy.
Couldn't agree with you more, man. It feels like we're in the monsoon season.
I saw Michelle Goff's a lot. I believe it tweeted 20 inches more in Lexington last year than Seattle.
Amazing. Than Seattle?
Than Seattle.
I did not see that coming. Wow. Ball's in play. Clinton County has it. Passes to the right side. Number 32, Steins, now top of the key, and then an entry. Guffey again, one dribble, puts it up, and he's fouled. And give Clinton County and Coach Messer credit. They're going to go to the well as long as it's working.
I believe that foul is going to be on Tanner Moss. It's his third. It's a fifth. It's a 10th, excuse me, for the Hornets. Both teams now be shooting 2.
First free throw by Guffey, no good, back iron. Maybe that's the key, maybe a little hack-a-shack.
A little hack-a-Caleb.
5:26 to go, fourth quarter. Guffey will get a second. 53-45 is the score. Bulldogs in the lead. Guffey now has the basketball. 2 dribbles. Lets it fly. This one rattles out as well. Tyler London with the rebound. Trevor Fields pushes it forward.
He definitely does not look comfortable from 15 feet. Something to keep in mind.
It's not his thing. Dial. Hesitation dribble on the right side. Now gets a ball screen from Moss. Trying to get it to Fields, and he does. Far from the basket on the left side. London lets it fly. No good. Great rebound. Dial puts it up from 12 on the right baseline. No good. Clinton County comes away with the rebound. Here comes Harlan. Has some space in the open floor. Nice job by London and Moss to get that cut off. Stockton on the left side. Tried to throw it to Guffey. Miscommunication, out of bounds. Hornet basketball.
We set the lineup here for the Hornets. A couple of subs came in at the last free throw. Have Trevor Fields, Peyton Dial, Tyler London, Tanner Moss, and Boston DeVore.
4:45 to go, fourth quarter. Dial brings it up. Now Fields on the right side. Moss setting the ball screen and rolls towards the basket. DeVore on the right corner. Puts it up. No good. We're going to have a charge against DeVore. Tried the floater, but cross underneath him there. And again, I'm not fussing. I mean, however you want to call it, But I don't like it when a player shows body control, goes up in the air, and somebody's underneath him. I don't think that's the charge you're looking for.
Yeah, we've seen that. We've also seen, I think it was on your game, where when your ladies actually went left, kind of to get away from the contact and still got called for the charge.
Yeah, it makes it tough. Nonetheless, 4.5 to go, clock runs. Clinton County with the ball. 8-point lead. Cross at the top of the key. Now we're going to have a foul away from the ball, and it's going to be an illegal screen.
It's going to be on Caleb Guffey, I do believe. And it is. So he got the elbow out on that screen. Hornets just looking right now. Have a couple of shots to get this one down to within 5. And just can't get one to fall right now. 5 or 6, though, right now. Make a shot. Hornets hanging in.
Plenty of time left. We're at 4:15 to go. Dial. Left hand, great spin move, layup, good. Are you kidding me?
Love how he spun and gathered himself back to go up for the basket now. 53-47.
That's the bucket you were looking for. We're at the 4-minute mark. Crowd into it. Metcalfe County right where they want to be. Harlan, right side, gets in the paint, puts it up, no good. Battle for the rebound, up and in Harlan.
Just Harlan showing that second jump and ability, second leap.
Dial has it on the right side. 3:45 to go. Refuses the screen and goes right. DeVore, one bounce. Moss, top of the key, left side. Now Fields. Gets the ball screen from Moss. And I like what they're doing with Tanner. Tanner is essentially a designated screener and roller. DeVore, 3. Good. Top of the key. Make it 55-50. 3:27 to go. Clock run.
Crowd getting into this right now. I don't think Clinton County's used to a lot of this kind of pressure this late in the game. Let's see how that turns out.
Harlan dribbles it up top. We're at 3:10 to go. London gardening, but no count. Now London steps out to get the count going. Clinton begins its offense. 55-50 your score. Top of the key. Chase Steins has it. Puts it on the bounce. Cross. Into the paint. Stockton. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Great rebound, though. Guffey lays it in. He just went and collected it with his left hand.
Two Hornets go to double team Stockton. Nobody on the backside rebound. Guffey gets in there and gets it.
Fields, right side, DeVore, 3 again. Bounces out. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Number 32, Chase Stein, settles the pace. 2.5 minutes left in this game. 57-50. Clinton County with the ball in the lead. Try to enter it. Trevor Fields knocks it away, but Stockton comes away with it. And now Trevor Fields called for the foul.
Trevor almost had that steal, as you mentioned. Seth Stockton, though, is going to go to the line for 2.
And it should be a 2-shot foul. It's double bonus for both teams. Trevor made a really nice defensive play. Went with the correct hand, knocked it away. Stockton went and got it back. Fields called for the foul afterwards. Tough call against Trevor. Stockton hits the first free throw.
Yeah, Stockton used some of his strength there to stay, get back to that ball. He'll have another.
2:24 to go in this contest, 58-50. Bulldogs in the lead. Free throw is up, and this one no good. Battle for the rebound. Who's going to come away with it? Guffey does. It was a battle down there between a couple of Hornets and a couple of Bulldogs. Harlan kicks, Stockton corner 3, good. Right side, 61-50, here comes Fields. Off the bounce, into the paint, floater, no good. Battle for the rebound, Guffey comes away with it. Here's Stockton, where's the 2-minute mark? Tries to throw it ahead, but it's stolen. Dial comes the other way, kicks it to Fields, corner 3, left side, no good. DeVore, rebound goes up, he's fouled, he'll shoot 2.
That's hard work for the Hornets. Brannick right now, down 11, trying to make something happen. Always when you're down, trying to come back, scoring no time running off the clock. Good thing Boss is going to go to the line for those 2.
Hornets still battling. That was a dagger 3 in the right corner by Stockton. DeVore's free throws up and good. Make it 61-51, a minute 50 to go. Both teams shooting the double bonus, and that may play a factor as we go towards the wire.
A lot of the Bulldogs' success lately has been set up by Caleb Guffey, just working hard down there on that offensive board.
Austin Ford's in the game. Tyler London takes the seat. Looks like the Hornets are going to set up some pressure here if DeVore can make the second one. This one no good, though. Back iron. Austin Ford, tremendous effort and an offensive rebound. And I think we have a delay here.
Believe there was water on the floor. The Hornets are going to get the ball back, we do believe. AD Matt Shirley out with the towel.
They don't tell you all the jobs that come with athletic director, do they?
No, I don't think they do that. But there, though, he's doing a nice job.
We have a sub on the floor. Tyler London in the game. Austin Ford takes the seat. Minute 48 to go. And the Hornets will inbound underneath, 61-51.
Once again here, Hornets need to make something happen, but not out of this by any means.
London looks to inbound it. Nice bounce pass. Moss, corner 3, no good. Stockton with the rebound. I think they're going to call a push on Stockton.
That's going to actually go against Guffey.
Interesting. I didn't have Guffey near that play, but he called him for a hold, and so Boston DeVore will have an opportunity to shoot 2. Minute 45 to go. Chance for the Hornets to cut it to 8. First free throw's up, and it's good. 61-52 is your score. Austin Ford back in the game.
Austin Ford's going to come in for Tyler London. A little offensive defensive substitutions.
Fourth and final quarter here at Metcalfe County High School. DeVore looks to cut it to 8, puts it up there, and he does. 61-53. Harlan bounces it back to Stein, still in the backcourt. Pressure from the Hornets. Stockton now has it across half. Couple of opportunities for the steal, couldn't come up with it. Harlan throws it to Stockton, nearly throws it away, who kicks it back to Stein. Stockton in the middle of the paint. Guffey layup, good. 63-53.
Nice cut from Guffey, nice find from Stockton.
It's tough, we're chasing around trying to trap and foul. Clinton ends up with the layup. Ford, corner 3, no good. Dial goes, gets the rebound, puts it up, loses it, gains possession. DeVore, 3 from the wing is good. Timeout, Metcalfe County.
Hornets refusing to die right now. Cut it to 63-56. Coach going to take a 30-second timeout.
Minute and 9 seconds to go, and here's what's interesting. Dial with a tremendous rebound. Tried to go up with the layup, lost it. Came back down with it. Clinton County wants to travel, but here's the thing. If the officials rule it a shot attempt, and it was, then he has every right to rebound the basketball, and so that was well called. Minute 9 to go, fourth quarter, 63-56 your score. Clinton County in the lead. They'll have the ball going length of the floor. Metcalfe County looking for a steal.
Now you're obviously looking to steal. Now we mentioned also in a fouling situation, we saw Caleb Guppy. Now we've only seen him shoot 2 free throws, but not as sure from 15 feet as he seems to be from much nearer in. Has been really tough for the Hornets to guard and corral in this fourth quarter, but we saw him on the free throw line not looking quite so sure of himself. Is this a time where if you don't get a quick foul or quick steal, you go for the quick foul on Guffey?
Good question. We'll see. Stockton has it inbounds. Now Cross still in the backcourt, in trouble, but now gets it to Harlan. Across half, 2-on-1 bounce pass. Guffey goes up, has it blocked. Rebound. Battle for it's going to be out of bounds. Clinton County ball. Wyatt Fields doing his job back there. Guffey thought he had a sure thing. Wyatt Fields rejected it on the way up. Clinton County will inbound underneath, 57.6 seconds left. 7-point lead. Toss it inbounds to Harlan, gets in the paint. Bounce pass, Guffey, layup, good.
That's one I believe you've got to hack in.
I agree. Nonetheless, 9-point game. DeVore puts it up from the left baseline, 15, no good. Rebound, Harlan. 9-point game, we're at 40 and under 40. Cross has it across half, and he's fouled by Wyatt Fields. Freshman Bryson Cross will shoot 2. To your point there, nice little inbounds, interior passing. Harlan gives it to number 34, Guffey. You got to make him go to the line.
Yeah, you can't give him that open shot there. You got to make him earn it.
Now we have, lane violation against Stockton.
Coach Metzger not very happy at all about that. At least that Stockton may, well, he heard him, I think, at least.
I think he caught the message. So the first shot waved off. He will get the second. Bryson Cross, the freshman from Clinton, will get the second opportunity. And this one hard off the back iron, rolls around. DeVore has the rebound, so still life for the Hornets. Fields finds London, tries to get it to Dial, tipped away. Dial has it, gets in the paint, pulls up from 10. No good. London, rebound, goes up, he's fouled. 23.9 left.
Hornets working hard here till the end. Did get a score from district, just sent in real quickly. Share. Russell County 76, Cumberland County hanging in but loses 76-72. So Russell County defeats Cumberland. That's a score of interest for us for sure here. As you mentioned, possibly a second and third seed in district coming down to that.
And I want to shout this one out at the end of the third. This has nothing to do with that, but it's a regional score. Greenwood 49, Bowling Green 40. Interesting boys score there, end of 3. To your point, that Russell-Cumberland game, that has a lot of impact on what's going on from a district seeding standpoint. Gives Russell 2 wins, at least. I haven't checked the rest of it.
Yeah, and right now it almost makes it seem if you beat Cumberland County, you have a really good chance at second or third seed.
Tyler London. 23.9 seconds. London free throw, good. Make it 65-57.
Going to see a sub at the table. I believe Braxton Davis will come in on the offensive-defensive substitutions for London.
London makes the second, and you're right. There comes the sub, 65-58. Your struggle right now is it's a 3-possession game, 23.9 left. Not impossible, but certainly tough. Cross has it. Back to Dearborn. They give the foul. Metcalfe County does. I think they look. Yeah, Blake Sharp. Blake Sharp. Not too much time ran off. 21.6 left in this game, so about 2 seconds. And now we'll see if Evan Dearborn, the junior, can make some clutch free throws. The Hornets hoping he does not. 65-58. Here's your score. Clinton County in the lead. Dearborn, the right-hander, lets the first one fly, and it's no good.
Dearborn is a 74% free throw shooter on the year, so rare miss. Now we're seeing Tyler London and Boston DeVore into the game. They replaced Ford and Sharp.
21.6 to go in this contest. Dearborn lets that one fly, and he has it. 66-58. Fields advances it. London lets it fly. Good look. Rims out. Stockton with the rebound. Now Harlan outlets it to Guffey. Guffey ahead of the pack. He lays it up and in. Under 10 to go, and that'll do it, folks. 10-point lead. Here comes Fields. We're at 5. DeVore, left side 3 is good. Coach Brockman calls the timeout. There's 2 seconds left. It's 68-61. I don't mind that. He's competing, working hard. Good shot by DeVore. 68-61. Look, we're not going to win this game, but the competitiveness against the district favorite, very exciting, very encouraging.
Yeah, you're seeing a team here that's fought through a couple of runs from, as you mentioned, the district favorite and taking a couple of shots and staying in with them. And right now, only down 7. Obviously, 2 seconds, they're not going to get that 7 points covered up. But still, it's a really nice game here for the Hornets.
Resetting the clock. I think they're going to try to set it to 3.5. Instead, right now, it's 35.
We'll take that. Yeah, we'll take it.
No, it's down to 3. 3 seconds on the clock. Dearborn, length of the floor. Inbounding it for Clinton County. They throw it long. Stockton runs long. He has it. He lays it up and in. 70-61 is your score. That's your final, 70-61. Metcalfe County comes up a bit short, but a valiant effort from our guys. We'll have the post-game show coming up shortly. We hope to have a few words from Coach Brockman. The post-game show tonight will be sponsored by the Printing Press. I want to thank SCRTC for sponsoring the pregame, Rough Country Equipment for the first quarter stats, and Lighthouse Restaurant for the third quarter stats. Again, the post-game show coming up, sponsored by the Printing Press. Stay with us. Let's take a 90-second break. You're listening to your home for Hornet Sports and the KY Sports Guys. 99.1 The Hoss.